I'm closing all the windows so that I can jump out them, and then there's glass everywhere, and I might hit a puppy.
All right, well, welcome back, everyone, to this 2 weeks session of Dungeons and Magical Girls. For more information about Dungeons and Dragons, if you'd like, go to wizards.com/DND and get more information about the system and how to play. We also have a wiki where we talk about the game. Go to otakunovideo.net/wiki for more information about the game itself. And we are starting back up where we left off. When last we left our intrepid party, they had defeated the evil cult of Vecna. It was infesting a dungeon underneath the city of Spirekeep. And they were taking a well-earned rest, which was interrupted by a vampire named Isel, who attacked them, and they have now decided to pursue through the streets of Spirekeep. You know that she was heading towards the dojo, and as you go through the streets of Spirekeep, you see that the spire itself is about halfway between you and the dojo, and as you get near, you see clouds begin to form over the spire and spin around the spire, get sucked down towards the spire itself, and this green lightning is starting to strike from the clouds onto the spire itself. So as you run towards the spire, you're running down a street with the spire of the courtyard spire sort of in a natural depression. And as you see that, you see a couple of things. One, it was clearly a market day today and a festival day because the streets are absolutely full of crowds. It is just wall-to-wall people everywhere. But around the spire, there is a clearing, because right in front of the spire is someone you recognize very much. It is Isel herself. She is standing there in front of the spire. She is not looking too well. She's actually got her hand on the arrow that that James fired into her eye, and she is murmuring something to herself as lightning strikes around her, and the very earth breaks up around her, and you see that something really, for lack of a better word, something really big is happening, and 4 green creatures crawl out of these cracks in the earth. You can tell they are not undead. They are demonic of some kind. And you should be seeing game table load, by the way, some images.
Yeah, it's just all question marks
okay.
Because it's all original images.
Sure.
Oh no, the map's loaded.
Yeah. All right,
everything's loaded.
Coming in.
They're really
So, so you see these things coming out of the earth. As they are doing so, Isel turns around and, with a scream, grabs the arrow, rips it out of her own eye, pulls out a dagger, and calls up to the spire and says, "With my very body, I become the sacrifice for your coming, Lord Vecna," and she lops off her own left hand.
Ah, shit, that's painful.
And the ground rumbles as these demons crawl up out. There are 4 of them. And the problem is that the spire is surrounded by people. There are lots of folks around you. So that's going to make things kind of interesting. Isel turns to all of you, looks at you, and hisses at you as you see the damage that you did to her. She is still definitely hurt, but something's happening to her. Her skin is sort of flushing and bubbling a little bit and changing. And so something's happening to her to change her in some significant way as she has done this to herself. So as you see all this, and as you guys kind of push your way into the courtyard, you each will get 2 minor actions before you engage with this encounter. So what do you want to do?
It's kind of dangerous with the people here.
It is dangerous with the people here.
We need to shout and say get out of here, don't we?
Could we use well, I guess I could use a diplomacy check to try and get them in an orderly fashion to leave or flee.
For what it's worth, one of the problems is, there are so many people clogging the streets that even if they try to get out of here, people will be trampled to death. You know, they can start moving, but there's only so much movement they can make.
Okay, I guess we can use I could use a diplomacy check to get them to just stay where they are and not move any closer to the monsters than what they are.
You could do that.
So can I use a diplomacy check for that then?
Absolutely.
First roll with a new d20 is a 7, so that's a... sorry, I'm really bad with math. 16?
16. All right, so about half of the folks near you turn and look at you and appear to be impressed by your stature and so forth sufficiently that you get the feeling that they are going to obey that order.
Sweet.
I'd like to nature check one of the
Absolutely.
things, whatever that
Yes. Please do.
Can I assist that nature check?
Yes.
Normal thing?
Absolutely.
Would that count as one of his minor actions?
Yes.
Oh, then never mind.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, man, you're on your own.
Oh yeah, my nature's 9 though,
Mm.
and I rolled 19 plus 9.
All right.
I'll do it.
Is that
Man. All right. What we got here are dretches. D-R-E-T-C-H. They have an ability called Sickening Miasma, which essentially causes damage to those nearby. They have 44 HP, actually. An AC of 14, a Fortitude of 14, and is there a way for me to add text on this? No. Reflex of 13, and a Will of 11. And you can tell they have a basic attack. They have another attack which allows them to attack multiple creatures. And something happens to them when they die.
Question.
Yeah.
Right? What would throwing something at them be? You know, a minor, because throwing a bottle of ooze at them last time was a minor action.
Yeah.
But, what was the skill I'd have to use to do that?
Athletics.
Who has a higher athletics than 1? I can use my minor action to give you the bottle.
I have 9.
No.
Can I...
Oh, okay, yeah, sorry.
Can I give my bottle of booze, because I've still got 2, can I give one of them to James for him to throw at one of them?
Yes, that would be a minor action for you to give it, and one minor action for him to throw it.
Right, okay, then I've used up both my minor actions. I've given him my ball of booze to throw at that thing at his discretion.
Okay, how is that both of your minor actions?
I've already used a thingy check, a diplomacy check.
All right, true.
I would like to use an Arcana check on ISIL
Okay.
I need a pencil.
to see what is going on.
Indeed. Good idea.
Lame. Total 10.
Total 10. She is performing a ritual of summoning.
Okay.
And she is literally essentially the sacrifice of that. Now, you don't know if it's going to necessarily kill her per se, but she's kind of the vessel through which it will happen.
Okay.
Would that mean if we killed her, it wouldn't really matter?
That's a very good question.
Crap.
I don't want to see what happens when the summoning ritual is finished if she's likely required. If she's a sacrifice, that means she's required. So I think, we should... This is just a bit of tactics before the battle starts.
Sure.
We should take out 2 of them, that, Bill, Bailey, Patrick Face. That sounds fun. Bill, Bailey, Patrick Face. We should take out 2 of them and just keep the other 2 at bay while we wail on Icel. In my opinion.
Okay.
But anyway, Shadow's got 1 more minor action and Carrion's got 2.
What do you mean 1 more?
You've got 1 more minor action. Which
Oh,
means
so-
you've got 2 minor actions.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I might as well try it. I would like a diplomacy check on ISIL.
All right, go for it.
I'd be a little late. Give it a shot. I got 20 total.
20 total. Okay, what do you say?
ISIL,
Guess what to live for?
To be undead for.
it's not too late to change your ways. Please stop this summoning ritual you are performing.
She turns to you and says, "It is far, far too late for that."
Oh. Oh well, I tried.
Yes, you did. That was good.
All right. I'm gonna be rolling it in. I'm gonna be rolling an insight check on it. Esal.
Okay.
I rolled a 15 plus 5.
Okay.
20.
What are you trying to incite?
I'm searching for intent.
Intent.
Why is she doing this?
Why is she doing this?
Yeah, intent. Like, what kind of intent does she have doing all this?
Revenge of some kind.
Oh, it's totally not hard to guess what that is. She has an arrow in her freaking eye. What she did. That's all.
I'd like
Well,
to
that's putting it bluntly, though, Matt.
throw.
I mean,
Yes,
revenge
yes.
is usually something much more deeper.
But yes, Mike, go ahead and throw your thing. Athletics check.
You better hit
I
them.
rolled an 11.
11 total?
That's a 9 athletic. That's total.
Total 11 total to throw it at Isel.
No, to throw it at face.
To throw it at face. All right. 11 total. Yes, he dodges that. Sadly, his dexterity is too high. Yeah, good try though. Good try. It does. And what we'll do. All is not lost.
I cannot be blamed if it hits a person.
That's a pretty bad aim there.
Where did I put that?
I think
Concerning,
I
like-
lose my eye.
Yeah, face is like, what, 15 feet away? And
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, he's like 12
He's like
feet
50.
away or something.
Yeah, he's 12 feet away in front of me. If I hit someone in the crowd,
I actually don't have
Yeah,
that
carry on
here.
sneezed before you threw it.
it's you. Oh,
Too big. Let me see if I can find.
James is gonna miss.
We'll just do that.
James just went. "Rah!"
The liquid did splash right there on that X. So there is like a pool of green ichor on the ground next to face.
can we assume that is difficult terrain?
It is terrain you do not want to walk on, I will say that much.
It's acid terrain. We need to get face in there.
Zan, how about your second action?
I will be doing a diplomacy roll.
Okay.
17 plus 1, 18.
18?
And I just want to make a speech to the party.
Okay.
Ben, I know now that this is obviously a bad situation, so we really need to take care of this. Whether death or unconsciousness, this needs to be taken care of. Norvicus, I know you have your gripes at me, and I wanted to tell this later. But right now, we need to put the fate of these people before us. Is that all right with you, everyone?
So I was supposed to say something then, and my mind just went blank.
You're all struck by
Carion's being logical? Inconceivable!
Normicus just turns to carry on and holds Ice's hand to shake.
Oh, they're gonna fist bump.
Hold his hand.
You're gonna do like a high five?
Or,
Just shake hands.
Okay.
Just like a nod to say we'll work together kind of thing.
Okay. And Carion gives him a firm handshake.
Nice. For that, everyone in the party gets +2 on the next attack roll.
Woo!
Hey.
That's good role playing there. Okay.
Shake hands. Brother's got a hug, though. Brother's got a hug.
All right. So, just to be clear, the areas that are part of that black chasm will need to be leapt over. So, you know, not even difficult terrain. You'll need to do an acrobatics or athletics check to jump over them successfully. You cannot.
Being a ranged attacker.
For what it's worth, if you fail, you will not like fall down into the chasm. You'll just sort of, trip on the other side. So you don't have to worry about falling down into hell or anything.
So you'll like fall prone where you want it to land.
Correct.
Right.
That is the idea. And being prone in this battle, I think, will be a bad thing. I wish I could add
be
some.
prone. I have a skill.
That is
Me
true.
up immediately.
That is true. All right, so I think it is time to roll for initiative.
Come on, new D20.
Where's my
Bollocks.
D20? There it is. Roll.
My initiative was 10 total.
Bad score.
20 total. 20 total.
Alright, just 1 second.
Well, I'm Normicus. I don't really need to go any particular time.
Mm.
Yeah. The mage is just a mage.
Yeah.
You want the defender to go at least like second or something, but we don't have a defender, so the best thing we've got is carry on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm ready for tank.
Well, I'm playing this one.
Well, carry on. Do you have any moves that can push someone like one square back?
I do.
Well, I think there's just a battle tactic thing that.
I know. I got this. I got this all planned. Who's going first though?
Mike, what's your initiative?
17.
17. All right.
Total.
All right. And Chris?
16 total.
All right. The
Beginning as always.
bad guys rolled ahead of you, actually.
Oh.
As it turns out. So.
Like you've already rolled their initiatives?
Yes, I just did that. And so Isel points her hand at the baddies actually go first. The demons, the dretches go first. She points her hand, and they fan out.
Oh no. Those jerks.
What the heck?
And they proceed to start attacking the innocents. Alright, so that is going to be... As the crowds scream, the demons start cutting into them. And that's going to be... that's gonna hit. That's gonna hit.
I'm wondering if the crowd are minions.
Is not going to hit.
You know,
Probably.
And that's...
if they start attacking the crowd and we were afraid of the crowd running and trampling each other, I don't think they were going to be afraid of that anymore. I think that's going to become a reality.
Shush! 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 Don't start saying things like that.
So, one of the folks is killed.
Oh, that is not good.
Another is killed.
Shit.
Oh,
That one
my
goes
God.
down. And now it is Isel's turn.
Dude.
Alright, so, Isel is very intrigued by all of you, so she's going to look at James as her eyes begin to actually regenerate. She looks and she blinks and she looks at James, and her eyes flash at James as, ooh, wow, yes.
Can I flick her off?
You absolutely may. So does a 33 versus your will hit you?
30, yeah.
Um,
Will is 12.
yeah, so she beguiles you with her eyes. Rolling
Yay, James is charmed.
Purty.
14 psychic damage. Plus another 21 versus your will.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. You are now dominated. Save end.
I'm also now bloodied.
Ah, yeah, not good. Okay, so that is, let's see here. You know what? Yeah, she's gonna leave that for a while. So it is now Zam's turn.
All right then. The main character. All right, guys. All right, guys. I'm gonna be taking out the one on the far left. I need you to follow me, but also try and aggravate the nearest one towards the right side. Normicus, try and help out James, but also keep the one to the left at bay. I think I know what to do. And
Alright.
what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna
Wait,
have
is the one on
carry
the
on.
left Bill? You're talking about Bill, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So keep him at bay, basically. And should I need you nearby, because I'm still wounded from the last battle.
Yeah, Sam.
Yeah. So I'm actually gonna go for a bull rush. 1, 2,
nice.
3, 4, 5, 6, and move Patrick 1 square.
Okay.
And
Holy crap.
yeah, that'll do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
And I then use a minor action, and I do an intimidate.
Alright.
And I rolled a what's my intimidation score?
Style is pretty.
I rolled a total of 21.
21 to intimidate.
Intimidation. And just to the human, just be like, get out of here!
Oh, on the human.
Yeah. And the humans, like, intimidating shout.
Okay.
Just gonna trample each other.
Tell them to run the hell out.
Well, do you want to become zombies or you want to trample each other?
Good point.
It's better, like, you...
Okay, they're going to push as hard as they can to get out of here. Once we come back around to them. Alright, anything else?
I've used everything up, unless you let me want to attack, unless I can attack Patrick.
No, I think you've used them all up. Alright. So, it is now Mike's turn, and what Mike is going to do is Mike is going to turn, and he is going to use Twin Strike against Shada.
Oh, this wasn't me.
Third Normicus?
Yes.
That's odd. Okay.
Wait, is it against his reflex or his AC or something?
AC.
Well, you've got a decent enough AC, Shada.
Yeah.
It's
While
decent
you're,
enough.
I was actually,
Then again, it's James's rolling.
yeah, I was actually researching this, and it turns out while you're dominated, your ally situation doesn't technically change.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Brent, I have a question. With attack rolls, like, do monsters have like an inflated like attack bonus just because they're monsters or something? Because how are they rolling like 33s and stuff?
Well,
I think that was just a high level.
yes. Yeah, Icel is just a very high level creature. The others, they have like a +5.
If I hit Shada?
Yes.
Okay.
She should still be pretty hurt, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna roll my red d20. This hates me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but exactly, it hates you.
Oh, wait,
It'll hit us too.
Bad idea. Okay,
Uh-oh.
so the first one was like, where's my calculator?
I don't like the sound of that.
20 versus AC.
Where that hits.
Ooh. All right.
Okay, and then the second one is more than 20.
Ouch.
That's not good. I hope I'm not unconscious.
Yeah.
Wrong dice to use.
You're unconscious?
No, I said I hope I'm not.
Oh,
I don't know how much
good.
damage I'm taking
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
It did
1 damage, 1 damage, 1 damage, 1 damage.
9 and
Total?
4 damage.
How much?
God.
9.
9 damage?
And 4.
9, so 13.
13.
I'm bloodied.
Ooh.
I'm not.
So
I'm not
get your ass over here now.
What? Oh, sitting there. So is that it for him?
That is it for him? Ah, come on.
There's one thing I just want to remind the party of, though.
Yeah?
You can use a healing surge on your own once per encounter for a standard action. It's
Yeah.
called
Second wind.
Second wind.
Correct.
Yeah. So remember that.
And it also
What do
increases
I
your
roll for
defenses
save
for the
then?
turn.
Say again?
What do I roll for save then? The d20?
Yes, D20.
Yeah.
I rolled a 3.
Alright, so you are still dominated, sadly. And so now it is
That's
Chris's
like the
turn.
first time.
Yeah.
My rolls are all shitty now.
So, Chris, you're up.
Okay,
Oh, Karin, you ever Shada, get over here! He sees him being attacked, so he wants to get you out of the range of fire as soon as possible.
Okay.
So yeah, get your Carrion ASAP.
2, 3, 4. I'm going to go right here because I have a speed of 5 now. That's about as far as I can go.
Okay.
I am going to start with my. I think I want to start with my daily.
I would agree.
Well, that'll do. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me just double check the special. Yeah. It's got burst 3, so it would hit Patrick in face. And also the effect will affect everyone except for Normicus because he's not in range.
Damn it.
So, since you said our first attack gets +2, right?
Yes.
Right, Brent?
Yes.
And also I'm bloodied, so I get an additional +1.
Ah, true.
So it's Wisdom versus Will. I'm going to roll first against Patrick.
Okay.
Oh, wow. So 19 + 3 + 3.
Hit.
Okay, the next one's against face.
Yeah.
13 plus 3 plus... Actually, well, does the same plus 2 count for this one too?
No, just your next attack roll.
Okay, so then 13 plus 1 plus 3, so that's a 17.
Still a hit.
Okay, so both of them are weakened.
Alright.
Until the end of my next turn. Until the end of their next turns.
Okay. That's Patrick and Face, right?
Myself, Carrion, and James get 5 HP.
Nice.
Plus surge value.
Nope, just plus 5.
Okay.
So let me go ahead and make your sheet. I'm still gonna be bloody. There's no way.
Matt, you'll be up next.
So how much health do you have?
I have 10. With that plus 5.
With that plus 5, that's not good. I'm at 11. So we're both kind of messed up. I can only use healing. I can only use healing word once per round. Once per round.
Yeah.
Actually,
well,
you know what?
If you do get taken out, I can revive you with inspiring word.
I suppose.
W. What's with the W?
Also, I discovered
weekend. I guess I should heal Carrion. That's cool with me. Yeah, I guess I'll use healing word on Carrion.
Okay.
So I need to roll a d6, I believe. No, all over the place. Okay. Yeah, d6. So Carrion, you get your healing surge plus 13.
Nice.
Oh wow. I'm like almost fully healed, so yeah, thanks man.
Nice.
Okay, is James still, James
thanks for the assistance.
I'm not bloody, but...
You're dominated?
Yeah, I'm still dominated. I rolled a 3.
Yeah.
I failed so Purty.
I've used move action, minor action, standard action. I'm going to use an action point.
Okay.
And use Sacred Flame on Patrick.
Okay.
Patrick Swayze?
No.
I don't know if he's here.
And I missed.
Just woke up and she's
Unless 6 versus reflex hits.
6 versus reflex on new. New, sorry. Okay. Good. So that's a good round. So Matt.
Hello! Can I use a diplomacy check to try and pull James out of his domination?
That's a fascinating idea. I don't think you could use diplomacy because he's not himself. You're not really doing that. You could try diplomacy on Isel.
It's a spell, so could I use Arcana?
Yes, you could certainly use Arcana. You could try to
Purty.
you could try diplomacy on Isel to get her to drop. Diplomacy in the sense of sort of distracting her, or you could use Arcana on James to try to break through the spell.
Well,
I think Arcana would be the better choice for Normicus.
Well, both of them are 9, so it don't really matter which I use. So I guess I'll just go with Arcana on James.
Okay. It'd be a really high roll.
Let's do D20.
Alright.
Give it a kick for good luck.
Yes! The total is, I'm really bad at math, 27.
Wow. Wow.
18.
You succeed. Describe it.
I just point my hand towards James and just start mumbling some sort of incantation to try and almost absorb the magic into my hand.
You more fake where I these out.
You should snap at the end and like goes.
Nice.
As if it's like some sort of thread that like comes to my hand, and I just almost like karate chop the thread of magic.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. And you all hear a slight like tinkling, crashing sound, like something has snapped and broken.
What the hell was I thinking? A sale is Purty.
She is Purty, but not Purty like that. All right.
For a vampire. Was that a minor action or a...
That is a minor action.
Vampire.
That was a minor action.
Awesome. Then I'm going to use... Right, also I actually have another question about my Hellfire wand. Right. It has an encounter ability to use Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
But that's already an at-will power. So what does that mean? Does that mean I can use it in an action?
It means when you use Hellish Rebuke, you can choose to use this in addition to it, but if you use Hellish Rebuke again in the same encounter, you don't get to do it again. So while you're using Hellish Rebuke, you get 1 chance per encounter to use the Hellfire Wand to plus it. Does that make sense?
Not really.
Okay. Hellish Rebuke is an at-will power, so you can use it, say, let's say you use it 3 times in this encounter. You could choose, the first time you use Hellish Rebuke, you could choose to use that encounter power from the wand to do what that does. But once you do that, you cannot do that addition to the power for the rest of the encounter. So you can only use it on one of your uses of it this encounter.
Right, okay, it's, yeah, I've got it up at the bottom. Power in counterpower arcane force implements standard action as the Warlock's Hellish Rebuke power. Right, okay. Oh, right, okay, so it means the property is gain +1 to items, bonus due to damage rolls. I'm confused. Alright, no, now I get it, sorry, yeah.
Okay.
So it just means I get bonuses to damage from Hellish Rebuke. The good thing is, I can use my wand to channel a magic power and still get that +1 to damage to fire and implement spells.
Correct.
Right, awesome. Then I'm going to, let's have a look. I'm trying to think which one I should use. Right, I'm going to use Eldritch Blast because I was thinking that if I took damage from James, then, you know, if I'd used Hellish Rebuke, then Bill would have also taken an extra d6 of damage, but James is no longer dominated, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
No, Bill could still attack me. Anyway, yeah, Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
So that's 20 plus 3. No, not 20 plus 3. A d20 plus 3. No chance. 12 against Reflex.
12 against Reflex on...
Bill.
On Bill. That's a miss.
Yeah, thought so.
Sadly. Yes.
Unless I'm forgetting some sort of modifier, but I'm pretty sure I only take that natural +3. Oh no, I get that +2 to...
Yeah, +2, yeah.
Yes, true.
Yes!
14 would hit, yes.
Excelsior!
Excelsior!
Good point.
Excelsior!
1d10 plus my Constitution. Is that a d10? Yes, my green is a d10. So that is 12 damage. No, wait, 11 damage.
Nice.
That's still a quarter of that thing's health.
11 against face?
Against Bill.
Bill. Right.
Oh.
Okay.
Carl also yells, Noricus, try staying in front of the gap so Bill can't jump over as easily.
Ah.
Okay, I guess after I do that, I'll move one square forward then.
Do you want to try jumping over the chasm?
No, I just want to move in front of where Bill would have to jump.
Ah.
Yeah.
So it's either, you know, so he can't actually get across the bit with the cavern, he has to stay 1 square away from it.
Right.
Or I'll go around it.
Slap him if he tried to.
Just bitch slap him. Back into the chasm you go.
Yeah, it'd also be great for opportunity attacks.
Alright, so if that's...
in the party, I need to go pee, so...
Alright, cool. Well then, it is now, their
Human's
turn.
turn.
Say what?
It's the human's turn. They should have a chance to roll and run away.
Correct.
At least my side.
I roll, and they do not. Not yet. They're pushing.
Their time.
They're pushing, but it's hard to break through. I mean, this is just wall-to-wall people.
Look at the Purty assail.
Are we assuming that there's zombie pops, or...
Hang on, after that I see that they're struggling on opening the wall, I'm like, come on, you have to believe in yourself!
There we go.
Are there zombie pods, or are we assuming that they're dead or undead?
That is a very good question. Well, at first they were dead. Now they are undead. After they were slayed by the demons, those guys begin to groan and rise from there as... Oh, okay, gotcha. We get another attack from those folks. Yeah. So, that is going to be 15 versus... That's a miss. That's a hit. That's a hit. And that's a miss. Alright, so... Oh, come on.
I mean, Bill's on a roll.
If this
He is.
goes bad, we're screwed.
Indeed.
Dude, we can't run away at all. And
We don't
jokingly
need
have
to. We can win this.
that's not manly.
Jump down
I
the
know we
chasm.
can.
I think we should start making a push on Isol because she's still injured from the last fight.
Hopefully.
True.
No, she hurt herself because she cut her arm off.
Yeah, from what she was bloodied last time we fought her, so last time we attacked her, so she must be, at least half health, and she had 400 health points, so.
My world's
And she
going
lost
so
an arm.
crappy right now, I would shoot her in the eyes again. But
Well, if her eyes regenerate,
Like,
I'm guessing she's got her hand back as well.
Well, why would she cut it off if she gets it back? It's silly.
it's for a sacrifice, so if it comes back, it'd be kind of mute.
From what you guys can tell, her right eye is doing fine. As you can see extraordinarily well out of that. The left eye is still a socket.
Alright.
But it is, yeah. And boy is she pissed. Okay, and he's going to come up here, actually. I should actually roll for the zombies, now that we have zombies. So the zombies...
You're the jerk.
they are
minions.
all
They're
jerks.
probably minions.
Yeah, but I'm still low health. I don't want them to hit me.
I know.
Alright.
Wait, can the humans provoke opportunity attack and punch a zombie?
Nope.
Oh.
They're all scared out of their wits.
Yeah, they're too busy focusing on the wall.
They're-
Don't worry. If you do take this, I'll get you out of it.
This is a spectacle for them. Okay, so that zombie takes a swipe at Shada and rolls a grand total of 11 versus AC.
Woo!
That's a miss.
That's a miss.
There we
All
go.
right.
Wait, but the guy from High School of the Dead is here. Shouldn't he be helping us? I mean,
Very good point.
He was all badass with that baseball bat.
Much less Rukia. My goodness.
Yeah, but she's in her oh, I'm so helpless.
That's
because
true.
I
Well, we also have Elle. We have the girl from
Elle,
Cult Academy.
He can think
Elle can't
excellently,
fight.
but like
That's true.
other than kicking, he's useless.
That's true. Oh well. All right. So we're now down to Isel. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Patrick. Patrick hasn't taken a swipe at Carrion yet.
Swayze,
Wait, it's the guy from Dragon Crisis.
Oh, and he rolls a 20.
he's weakened, so he does half damage.
Yeah.
That is
Yay.
true. That is true.
Yeah, he wanted to kill me anyway.
Alright, so that is going to be... So he slashes at you with his claws. So that is going to be a grand total, including the weakened, of 5 damage.
Yay!
Ow.
You kind of just want to
as he slashes at you. Alright, now
This is too
Isel.
serious of a time for Carrion.
Alright, so yeah. She's just kind of ticked off at all of you. And she likes that zombies idea, so she's going to attack Shada.
From there?
Yes.
Whoa.
Well, dude, I have a range of 10.
Yeah, but
I could
she
hit
can't even
myself,
see
too.
me. Or she can kind of see me, I don't know.
Yeah, why couldn't she see you?
Well, she can see half of me. with
She's
half of-
nearsighted.
No, her eyesight seems to be getting really, really good, surprisingly.
Really
She
good.
said 20.
So that's going to be a 26 versus your reflex.
That's-
Yeah. And this is just a psychic blast, basically. Your mind is full of not too much pain, actually, because she sucks at her damage roll. So there's going to be 5 psychic damage to Shada.
Okay.
I'm sorry, no, 7 psychic damage to Shada. You are also slowed, and you take a -2 penalty to will. Save ends both.
Yeah.
Save in the will and what was the other one?
Slowed.
Oh, okay.
So
Gotcha.
your speed is now 2.
Okay. I think I'm going to chill right here, though.
Yeah. Alright, that is Isel, so it is now Zan's turn.
Alright, so I'm guessing if I move, Patrick can take opportunity attack still, right?
Say again?
So if I try moving here, even though So weaken's only one turn, right? We can basically just mean half damage, correct?
We can just mean half damage,
yeah,
correct.
He's not weakened anymore.
All right.
Yeah.
I know that now.
You were boxed in. You kind of have to kill Patrick or die.
No, I have an idea.
Okay.
So if I move here, will I only take one opportunity attack?
Yes.
Two.
No, a creature can only make one opportunity attack against another character per round. So they don't get like a bunch as you're going past.
Nah, you know what? No. I don't think that moves just. I'll just shift one.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try and make a grappling move at Patrick.
Oh, interesting. All right.
I'm gonna try and grab
I like
him.
it.
And then
I like
I'm
it.
gonna try and grab him and then throw him into the chasm.
All right.
So what do I need to do?
That is going to be. You know,
A D20 strength check.
Yeah. Do it for the grab.
Okay.
Where's
So roll.
Yep. Let me just check the grab
Yeah,
roll. There you go.
18.
Nice. Whatever you have, that is going to work. Let me just make sure I have the right numbers for how they want that to work.
Yeah.
And if athletics turn it, then it's +3, so that's 21.
Let's see here. Grab. All right. Strength versus reflex. Yep, that's definitely going to hit. All right. You grab the target until the end of your next turn. You can end the grab as a free action, and the grab persists if you use your you can use your minor action on subsequent turns to keep the grab in effect.
So I can't throw him in this turn.
Let me see. Well, that's a minor action. You could use your attack action to try to throw him. That would be an athletics check.
Yeah, that was not according to plan. Oh well, yeah.
You can't grab and
fine.
attack anywhere. You can't hold on to him and attack him anywhere.
I know. So I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'll throw.
Actually, technically you can.
I thought the throw was gonna take my standard action.
No, it will.
Yeah,
it will.
I know, but like, no, you said grabbing him takes a minor action, and I was gonna use that minor action to heal Shaddah.
Oh, gotcha.
Well, I'll healing word myself, and that should be up to almost full then.
James Normicus, if you can. James Normicus, if you can. Yeah, heal him. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna use my standard action now. Holy crap, 19.
Nice.
I was really thinking this was not gonna work.
So that's to throw Patrick into the chasm?
19, athletics, 20, 21, 22.
Patrick goes flying right into the chasm.
There's no guarantee you won't be back, though.
Correct. But you do hear him screaming as he's going down and sort of scrabbling on the walls. So clearly he went a fair distance down there.
Well, we just hear a very soft...
Very good.
Yeah.
Good idea.
So isn't he dead or something?
You don't know. You just hear him screaming. You just hear him screaming and going down.
Well, as my final move, I like to use my utility knight's move and give it to James.
Okay.
Because he needs to make some ground from last turn. So, like, James gets over to Isel, face, whatever you want, man. Oh, yeah.
Not attacking Isel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm giving the move to you, man. You have to move.
Very good. And it's Mike's turn.
No, wait, no, he gets a free action. He gets a free movement, and then it's his turn.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so one. Oh, whoa, weird. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and then I have to do an athletics check to jump over this.
Correct.
I don't know if it really matters because since we can't fall and I can't fall down, I can't lay prone. I rolled a 1 plus 9. I rolled a 10.
Wow. Well, like you say, since you can't, since you're nimble enough, you get across. That's fine.
Okay, and then.
Normally that would be enough to knock
Take out the other eye, James. Take out the other eye.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Aim for the vampire's eye.
Yeah, okay, I'll move
Interest
here.
back.
And yeah, I guess I'll go and twin strike on her.
Okay.
Her eye.
And try to hit her eye and see if I can roll a nat 20 again. Please, dice. And there he grants me power.
There we go.
Okay, so the first roll was a 20 total. That doesn't hit.
Correct.
And the second was. Give me a second. I think it has to be a nat 20, but I'm not sure. 19 plus 7, 26.
Versus what?
AC.
That hits.
Holy crap! I didn't get a nat 20.
Isn't her? Didn't the ooze make her defenses go down too?
They may very well might have.
Yeah, because she should still have the same health as what we last fought
Yeah.
as well.
James, I'll
very
use another
close.
movement. I'll have another movement because you used my nice move, so you have your own movement still. Just so you know.
If you want to move back away.
So if you want,
move?
can
I move like in front of where Patrick fell and drop a bit, find a rock right nearby? Interaction.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, so then I move there, and what do I do to figure out if I drop a rock on his head?
Find a rock. There happens to be a big rock next to you.
Throw a rock. It's stronger. Throw a rock. Don't drop it. Throw it. Real men throw.
Yeah, I'll throw it down the thing.
Just
there should be a
for
rock somewhere nearby because the world just opened up.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah,
Actually, try throwing an arrow down there. It might be more effective.
Just throw a arrow. I think I prefer throwing a rock.
It's pointier. That's why. It's pointier.
A rock is bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Surface area.
I guess. You want to put math in D&D.
Yeah, but you can't aim. You can't aim with the arrow. You can't aim because you don't know where it is.
Sure you can.
It's big.
Whatever.
Yeah, but you just don't know where it is.
I'm just saying.
It's something
I'm
you
just
can't.
saying. I'm just saying. Arrow might be more lethal, is all.
Well, if he
Yeah,
shot
the
the
rock
arrow.
hopefully knock him down farther. It's heavier.
True.
Yeah.
Go for a rock. There are plenty of large rocks strewn about, especially the cobblestone all pushed up and so forth.
Then yeah, I grab the biggest rock nearby I can, and I hold it.
Okay, dude. Okay,
Let
dude.
him do it. Let him do it.
Perception checks for the biggest rock.
Should I do
I'm
that?
kidding.
No, you shouldn't.
Okay.
Waste minor action.
I grab
Yeah.
the biggest rock I can find nearby, and I heave it overhead, and then I throw it down at Patrick's, or into the chasm where I hope he is. Yeah.
Ow!
Shit, my smoothie.
My hair.
Since when can these things talk? I thought they were like donkeys.
No, you're right. You just hear it.
Okay, what?
Anyway.
Very good. No, that worked. That actually did damage. All right. So it is now Chris's turn.
And I'm going to heal. I'm going to use my healing word on myself because I need it.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
get by me as well. Get away from the face and the zombie.
So 13 plus 8, so I get 21 health back
Nice.
total.
If he moves, he'll take a opportunity attack.
Yeah.
I kind of want to. I kind of want to
Chip
follow
into the ooze.
James's strategy. I kind of want to try and somehow get that ooze that's next to me and get it down into the chasm as well. But I don't know how I would move it.
That's
Get
interesting.
a spade.
What?
Well, no, the cobblestone's likely loose, and Shadar, I mean, although, he's not actually got that higher strength, he's still a Dragonborn. I'm
What do
pretty
you
sure
mean? I got 15 strength.
Well, exactly, then if you could simply just, grab the crack in the cobblestone and just push it down. Or just pick up the cobblestone and actually throw it at myself, because then the acid will get on her instead.
Do I know that there's cobblestone covered in the ooze that I can throw?
There is. It's going to be really hard to grab onto a piece and throw it effectively without getting it on yourself. Because it's kind of goopy everywhere, and as soon as you pick it up, it's going to start, dripping off. You could certainly try to, kick it down into the chasm over Patrick. Just sort of, kick at the ground near it and cause that to sort of crumble. And that would be relatively straightforward.
I wouldn't risk it, man.
Okay. I'm not really sure what to do then. Maybe just simply attack someone.
Use your minor action to heal.
I did that.
And then it still says you're bloodied.
Well,
Well, Yeah, I said I think you should just fire off a Lance of Fate, and since I'm the warlord, I would like to yell over and suggest that you move over here.
If he moves, he'll take an opportunity attack.
Right from zombie.
Still, if he's fully healed, then at least he won't like deal that much damage. And also,
What's your
he's
range?
been low attack so far.
My range, well, on most attacks is 5, so I do need to get close to attack SL. I can probably take it. It is just a minion.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
that's-
remember,
Is
minions
it
don't do
really?
less damage.
Huh?
Minions don't do less damage than a normal monster, and we don't know if it's a minion anyway.
I suppose.
what I'm just saying is like even if he does take a hit, I'll be there so I can heal. I'll be there so I can heal him. And also if anyone tries going after him, Carl can opportunity attack, James can opportunity attack. So boom.
All right.
But also we need to consider the priority of the people still here. They get attacked every turn.
I intimidated them. I'm trying to get them to go as fast as they can.
I don't know. I guess.
Well,
It's
we
like-
can't
There's only much we can do. If you want, you can fire a Lance of Faith at the shield, if that'll do anything.
The shield?
Well, what's stopping them? The civilians.
The other civilians.
Yeah, why can't they just flee? You said there was like something blocking them, like they're trying to push against something.
Other people.
Other people.
Other people.
You can shoot the people if you want.
I mean, imagine you're in the middle of like a huge festival party on the street.
You're at an anime convention.
Yeah, exactly. There's just too many people stacked up behind them.
Right, hold on. Just like the time it would take us to kill Bill, Bailey, Patrick, and Face, even though Patrick's currently underground, it would probably take the same amount of time to kill Isel. You know, so we might as well just kill Isel and risk losing the amount of people. So should I just take the opportunity attack and attack Isel?
Yeah.
One other thought is that you guys can also try an Arcana check to figure out more about this ritual and what are the conditions thereof.
Oh wait, yeah.
I leave that to Normicus.
Yeah.
I think, because
Okay.
I mean, I already used my minor action.
Okay, yeah.
If it's a normie.
Holy crap! Yeah, that might.
Yeah.
So what if you control with dice rolls?
Well, you got a higher Arcana.
Shut off. Fire a Lance of Faith, give it to Normicus. Give this +2 to Normicus.
Yeah, I guess. I'll move here, take an opportunity attack. Oh, wait, hold on, wait. So I'm right here.
Yep.
Move right
One
here.
more up. There
Okay.
you go. Yeah, because then James can opportunity attack if anyone goes after you.
Alright. He's going to try his opportunity attack with his claws, with his hands rather. And he's going to roll, see here, 10 versus AC.
Yay!
Yeah.
See what I mean? That's what I'm telling you.
Thinking
Believe in the warlord. Don't believe
Who
in yourself.
believes in you.
Believe in the warlord who believes in you.
Alright.
Okay, so I
swear.
gotta try and hit Isol's reflex, which is apparently pretty high.
Yeah.
And I have not gotten many super high rolls. So I'm gonna fire a Lance of Faith
Alright.
at Isol. And roll 2.
Oh! Yeah, that's probably not going to hit.
I guess that's it for me then.
Alright, Matt.
Okay, I guess I do an Arcana check to get more information on the thingamajiggy
Alright.
spell. 12 total.
12 total. You can tell that...
Let's attack.
It's the spell.
Let's attack roll Normicus. Plus the +2 that Shadok gave you.
I didn't give you anything. What'd I give him?
It didn't hit.
Oh, okay.
And I can't add it to a skill check anyway. It has to be an attack roll.
Yeah. You can tell that whatever the heck the demons are doing is part of the ritual.
Oh, I rolled for my saves, my slow and my will.
Okay.
I rolled a 10 against the will save and a 19 against the...
Well, there's only one will roll. That will do both of them, and the 10 takes care of them.
Okay, cool.
So you are no longer slowed or... Actually, that's a good point. You could not move up there.
Well, no, I was... Oh, wait, was my speed reduced to 2 or by 2?
It is reduced to 2 when you are weak, when you are slowed.
2.
So you have to be next to Carrion.
So I'm like, well, I can move right here still.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I couldn't attack.
1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah, you can. That's fine.
Okay, never mind then.
Yep. Cool.
That's fine.
Alright. Alright, so, Matt, continue.
I'll just blast on Bill.
Okay. Alright.
Yes! 16 natural, so that's already higher than his reflex today.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
Shoo! Oh, Warlock's Curse on Bill. Duh!
Oh, right.
Bloody hell, man.
Well, you already used your minor action, though.
Yeah.
You don't have to move. You can just chill
That's
there.
okay. That's
You
okay.
don't want to move.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool damage. Oh yeah, sacrifice your move. That's true.
Get rid of my move action.
Oh.
So now, Billy's Warlock's Curse, that's a D6
Oh,
and a
wait.
D10.
You can't fire through the zombie.
I think it's a zombie.
Yeah.
Can he fire at the zombie, try and kill the zombie, and then Warlock's Curse Bill?
Sure.
Or you can hit Bailey.
Yeah.
No,
Hold
don't worry
on.
about that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, good. Well, the reason I wanted to hit Bill is because I already hit him for like a quarter of his health.
Yeah.
Spread the damage.
We can always go for a bloody intimidate. So we don't have to worry. We don't
Right,
have to alter.
Can I just move the attack to face?
Sure.
Right, okay.
Yeah, that'll
do I need to re-roll?
Nah, that's fine.
Right, okay, so Warlock's Curse on face, because I can Warlock's Curse everyone if I really want to. So D10 and D6. Oh, and I get +1 to damage because I'm channeling it through my Hellfire Wand.
Okay.
8 damage total.
Alright. Very good. Alright, anything else? Nice.
We haven't
That's
one yet.
that's my text notification.
Very good. I was reading. No, I'm not going to say that right now because it's a little dirty. Alright, so anything else, Matt? I think that's it.
Do we have to wait for our turn to yell something?
No, you do not.
No.
The active actions.
So yeah, yell whatever you want, Jen.
Yeah, you can speak a few words as a free action.
Well, do I have to like wait for my turn to do that, or?
No,
No.
anytime.
Do it now.
Then I yell out to the party, Normicus, Carrion, take out these demons and keep them from turning more of these civilians into zombies. And then, like, I pull out my swords because I've been using a bow.
Okay.
The sail is mine.
Ooh.
-1 charisma.
Just
-1
got.
charisma.
Hey, it's not -1, it's 8. You're my friend, so you should know.
I'm just
It
saying,
just
like,
got
and-
real.
and, like go after the ghouls and stuff. Yeah. I will be busting your balls until we reach level 4. Okay, I'll be doing that until we reach level 4. I'm sorry, but just -1 charisma, man. But you're the one who talks.
Alright, let's move on. Let's move on.
Okay.
All right. So
Onward.
the humans attempt to push them. They're not making it. They're still not able to move forward, even with the help from Carrion at this point. And for what it's worth, I am rolling for it, but it's just not rolling high enough. So now we get back to our baddies.
Hey.
Yeah. And let's see here. We will start off with.
Are they mad at us yet? I mean, as little as I want them to attack us, I think now would be the best time for them to.
They do not appear to be particularly interested in you guys at this point. All right, so that is
Their mothers.
1.
Yeah, we might push one of them into a hole.
That does not sound very D&D-ish.
Nah.
I'm doing a little jig too.
You're jumping out the window to it.
I'm on the
Yeah.
first floor, it doesn't help.
Oh my goodness.
And that's going to hit as well, actually. I think it's going to take out the kids from Durara.
Wait, there's a character from Durara?
Yeah. Keep looking.
Huh.
All right, so we got them. So they're just kicking tail there. They're apparently going to have to do more damage to them to really get their attention. 1, 2, 3.
Matthew is no longer paying attention as he looks for the character from Durarara. Oh yeah, there it is. Hey.
1, 2, 3.
Where'd he come from?
5, 6. That's the one that was in the middle of the courtyard over to the left.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
At least they appear to be scared of that chasm.
5. Yeah, you get the feeling they really can't get over that chasm.
Well, they are zombies.
They don't have...
seen a zombie jump.
Yeah, they're not leaping zombies.
Zombies can't jump.
Alright, so they're going to do their attacks.
Are they stupid enough to try?
Hang on. Opportunity attack. Opportunity attack.
How?
Why?
That zombie right there. He passes right by me.
How did he pass by you? He came from the lower right.
He was here, and he's going after Shada. He's totally passing right by me, right here.
No.
Total opportunity attack.
Which one?
Which one? The one on the left or the one on the right?
God, we really need to name these ones. The one closest to Patrick.
The one closest to Patrick. He came.
Yeah.
He came from here.
He was. Yeah.
How is that an opportunity attack?
Because if he came from here and then moved right here to attack Shada, like he's right
not attacking
behind
Shada.
us, though.
He hasn't attacked yet.
Well, he has.
He does though.
He has to move by you.
Yeah, he has.
He has to move out of your space adjacent to you.
Right. He has now moved into a space adjacent to you, but he hasn't moved out of it.
So if he moves again, he gets...
It's because
Right.
Shada didn't stay where I told him to.
I couldn't go there.
What?
Alright,
Oh,
so
where'd
first
you-
attack,
Hello?
another attack.
I was slowed, so I couldn't actually move that far.
Right.
Oh.
Alright. They both attempt their attacks and fail. They rolled a 5 and a 3. So that's the zombies. And now, as that happens, actually we now have, that's correct, we now have enough.
That doesn't sound very encouraging.
It should not.
Oh. Whoa.
Now I have to wait for the
Giant
giant question mark to load.
Mm.
You all fall into the darkness of the black question mark.
And suddenly something appears. Green lines and runes appear around the spire and are glowing as the clouds darken and the spire begins to glow. And now Isel, who appears to be sort of gaining power from this, points at James and says, "You will..." I'm sorry, wrong voice. Says, "You will die." And she rolls a 1.
Yay. That was surely anticlimactic.
So, like, out of the tip of her finger, like a little spark that goes, and like falls on the ground. Alright, so that's Isel, and it is now Zanster.
Alright then. So let's see here. James, Shada, how bad is your health?
I'm good. I'm at
Out of 32.
I'm 25 out of 32.
32 out of...
No, he said 19 out of 32.
Oh.
And mine is 25
Shada,
out of...
how are you?
25 out of 32.
32? Okay, well, I don't really have a better move for a, so let's see here, 1, 2, I don't really have a better move for a minor action, so, I guess I'll be, right here, I'll move up there.
Okay, now look opportunity attack
I will
to
use
those
an
zombies.
inspiring word.
Alright, 1 second, opportunity attack.
You got 2 opportunity attacks on you.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, alright, sure.
You get 1.
2. Yeah,
There's 2
1.
zombies there.
No,
1.
right, no, both of those zombies were adjacent to you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
okay.
that's going to be
Just to forget the opportunity attack madness, just shift 1.
Okay, done.
Because I got first 2 anyway, so ha ha.
Alright.
Alright then. So I'm using inspiring word.
Don't taunt the DM.
Well, I'm sorry, but like it's always opportunity attack this, opportunity attack
DM,
that.
if it's chaotic-
I hardly ever get. I know. But, okay, just let me do inspiring word.
Okay.
I need to look at the inspiring word now. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Inspiring presence. Now you spend action point. Wait. No, that's not.
I would be more than
word.
happy to house rule out opportunity attacks if you want us to.
What now?
I'd be more than happy to house rule that there are no opportunity attacks in our game.
But that would apply.
I'd rather keep them in.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that would apply to us.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, there's my inspiring word. Okay, twice per encounter, close burst, +5 self or ally. Effect, target spend healing surge, +1 d6. Okay, so minor action, that, and I need to pull up my d6. There we go. Or, basic dice.
Right.
And, oh wow, I rolled a 1.
Ah!
Surge.
Ah.
That plus healing surge.
Wait, so 1 plus healing surge for who?
Yeah. For both of you.
Oh, I didn't know. It's just good for him.
I have 28
Okay.
health now, so I'm like 4 below max. So I'm really good.
I'm max.
Nice. Alright, good.
Excellent. And I did like to do a little. I'm gonna want to talk to James. Like, James, I understand that you want to kill her, but getting your little revenge like that is gonna get yourself killed. That's the last thing I want to see. Keep a cool head.
I am calm.
And I did.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. You say Sally's
I'm as calm as death.
But she is mine.
She's my sister!
The state each you at hand.
James, she's ours to defeat. Okay, don't get a little bloodlust into it. Anyway, I then pull out the crossbow and try firing at the zombies.
Okay.
16 plus 2.
Hit.
So 18. Alright then, and eeny, meeny. Oh, by the way, when a shift, right, never mind. Let me think here. Should I fire at the near one or the far one? I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I fire at the ones that are closest to us near the chasm or the one that's nearest cell?
You should probably get
One
one
that's
that's
five,
protected
oh.
off.
No, go to the one for Isel because the zombies are obviously taking the time to move to Isel. I think she's trying to sacrifice them.
What do the rest of you guys think?
They're moving into the little circle. That doesn't look very good.
Well, it could just be that they're just coming after us, though. Like,
Yeah, 5, 6, and
So, I
7
think-
tried going after the Norma kids, but kind of can't.
I suppose.
I'm gonna go for zombie 3.
It's not like you can do much damage to them anyway.
Unless they're minions.
It's a handbow, and I don't think that. Well, you never know. Anyway, come on, let's move. Go, everyone.
5 damage.
5 damage. Against zombie 3?
Yeah.
Zombie
What
3
now?
goes down.
Yay.
Yeah.
Nice. Nevertheless, you have that many so far. Alright. Alright, Mike.
Okay, so can I use another minor action to throw another rock at Patrick?
Yes, you absolutely can.
Okay, so then
Yeah, you want that guy dead.
I grab another really, really large piece of cobblestone, heave it over my head, and
Perception
throw
check.
it at him. It's back in there. And I throw it down.
You should just go get like a broom and just start like poking it at him.
Alright. You definitely hit something. You hear a nasty sort of a sound down there of that rock hitting something. And you hear something squeak in pain.
Squeak. God, James, I thought you liked animals.
Especially ones that go.
I hope I didn't hit it.
You're killing the poor zombie donkey.
Alright, Mike, what next?
Okay. Okay, so then, next.
Just go after yourself.
What is-
Or kill zombie 2, whatever.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I'm trying to figure out what
Mm.
my range on my bow is, but I don't know.
Oh, you can certainly hit her
Oh,
from here.
trust me.
You
You have
have
a
to
longbow?
Yeah.
you'd have to hit
Yeah,
zombie 2 from here.
You could have hit her from where you were standing right there. You can, maybe not zombie 1, but probably, let's see here.
No, yeah,
one
that's
of
what I'm
those-
trying to do. I'm trying to hit zombie 1 and zombie 2.
Ah, gotcha. You can certainly do that from there.
Yeah,
Okay,
you can
cool.
totally do that. Yeah,
Yeah.
from where you are right now.
Okay, cool. So then I roll to hit zombie 1. I roll a...
This.
Give me a second.
Shush, then.
7.
I'm just saying, because usually the first strike misses, but the second strike gets like a 19 or something. I'm just seeing repetition is all.
I rolled a 15 versus AC, and that should be a hit.
That is a hit.
Oh, never mind then.
Awesome. And then the second roll is a 16 versus AC on zombie 1.
Hit.
Okay.
All right.
So
No need to roll for damage.
I think, yeah.
They're down.
Go away.
Splat,
I
splat.
don't want any context now.
Yeah. Icel looked at those kind of like, ooh, wow. 2 in 1. It's like a splat, splat. She's kind of impressed by that.
What a stud.
What a stud!
Yeah. All right, so
She's mad that I don't think she's pretty anymore.
we forgot to roll for your. You should still be dominated. That's okay.
Did Normicus take care of that?
Oh no, that's right. You're right.
Don't ask for liar, remember?
You're right. You're absolutely right. I'm sorry. So what does Shada do?
What?
What does Shada do?
What should I do? Yeah.
I'm not sure
Whatever
what
you do, just move.
Zan,
Zan.
Zan, please let Chris make his turn.
Sorry.
I'm not sure what type of check it is, maybe Arcana, but I would like to do a check to see if it's necessary for Icel to be standing right there for the ritual to be performed.
Ah, that would definitely be Arcana, yeah. Arcana.
Arcana? Okay, then I will roll an Arcana check. I roll a 23.
Woo! She does not need to be there exactly, but she needs to be pretty darn close to the spire.
Okay.
It's time for turn undead.
I should go over there and throw her.
Did you confirm last time that turn undead is is that what it would hit her?
Yeah, we
Did
did
we?
that, didn't we?
Icel is undead, yes.
Okay. Well, there's a lot more undead. I've got another attack. I'm going to use. Hold on. Let me check where I am right now. I think I need to move in for it to work better.
Well, I'm moving in too, so.
So let me calculate this real quick. So.
Yes! I'll go inside the green circle. Excellent.
Yeah, I'm kind of aware that's probably a bad idea.
Yeah. I'm going to, I'm going to say what I'm going to do. I'm going to use Cause Fear on her.
Oh.
Which will move her away. Now, when it says if it hits as the target moves its speed plus your charisma modifier away from you.
Okay.
Does that include from like the distance where I'm standing from her?
You should move up to 2 spaces so that way you're to the northwest of Carrion. Now
Yeah.
push her straight.
Yeah.
Basically, we'll essentially draw a line from you to Icel, and she will move in that direction.
Right. But what I'm wondering, it says she'll move that distance away from me.
Yeah.
So is that additive from the distance that we're already, like she is from me now?
It means she will move a total of what's your charisma?
The modifier will give me a +3.
Okay, then she will move a total of 9 squares away from her current position.
Okay, from her current position. Okay.
Correct. Yes.
So I'm gonna give that a shot. So
Yeah.
move right here. I'm going to use as a free action, Channel Divinity, Divine Fortune. It gives me a +1 to my next attack roll.
All right. Good.
Hopefully that will be helpful.
Yeah.
Now this is going to be Wisdom versus Will.
Okay.
And let's.
Yeah, Will's her highest defense.
I probably not good enough. It is 15 versus Will.
That's a miss.
Oh no.
She turns to you and laughs. Foolish mortal.
You meanie.
Big me pants.
All right, Matt, you're up.
Gobbity gobbity jaw. First off, I'm going to
I have a bad feeling.
Shaw.
I have a feeling.
Tonight's gonna be a bad night.
Bad night.
Can I use an Arcana check again to see if I can counteract whatever the circle does, or just counteract the spell? You know, just like slow down the process.
You absolutely
You're
can
gonna
try.
top the circle?
You can certainly
No,
try.
I'm just going to try and slow it down.
Oh. That definitely will help.
Roll 20.
22 total.
22 to affect the circle itself. I mean, what are you concentrating on, Arcana-wise?
Affecting the
just
spell.
slowing down the process of the spell.
Okay. You're up against some major arcane stuff here. This is a very high-level spell, and so if you want to do this, this is going to take up basically all of your attention. So you're going to have to sacrifice your standard action from now on to slow down this process.
What do you guys think? Should I do it, or just try and affect the circle?
Affecting the circle would definitely help. If you can, like, move it back, I think it would help. Yeah.
Be aware, guys, this basically means you have one less PC in the battle.
PC?
Right, so what if I just try to,
Fair
like, make the radius of the circle smaller?
You can do that. Let me think how that would work.
Find a smaller circle?
Say what?
I said find a smaller circle picture.
I do that myself. I'd have to redraw that from scratch. It took like 2 hours.
Well, since
we know where the circle
would move up.
Well, and, it's not just the graphics. I'm trying to figure out how it would work in terms of the spell. Yes, you can do. Tell you what, if you want to do that, it's going to be more than a minor action. You'll have to use your standard action to do that.
Okay.
All right. Then in that case, we're just going to pretend it moves like that.
Okay.
So it's kind of smaller. Yeah. All right. You want to move action, or did you already use it?
I already used it to move there. I'm
Okay.
trying to decide if I want to use my...
Well, that was it.
Okay.
That was your
Well, that's
move
an
minor
action
standard.
point.
Oh, right.
So I'm trying to decide if I want to use my action point. Now I'll save it.
Okay. All right. The humans are going to attempt to move out, and I rolled a 3, so that's not going to happen. All right. So back up to... Yeah, silly humans. Bill and Bailey are going to go and have some more fun. Wow, yes, that's going to hit. That's going to hit as well.
Oh, shit.
And then...
Maybe they shouldn't be in such a panic.
And then, wow.
They need to be calm.
Sorry, but
They need to move in an orderly fashion.
if people next to me are getting turned into zombies, I would be freaking out.
Yeah. Well, no, they're all freaking out. Everyone's screaming and trying to get out, but they're just, there's just too many people. They're packed in. All right.
I would be punching people in the face trying to get out of there.
They probably are, but there's only so much you can do there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. 1.
Not for us.
2. No, not for you. So we're going to rechristen some folks here. And actually, as these folks die... Right, you have a zombie 6? Oh, you're right.
And a zombie 7.
You're right. I was thinking zombies 1 and 2. What I want to name those.
No, they're back. I just killed them. Go away and stay away. I don't like you. You're not my friend.
As they do that, I think that goes right about here.
Whoa.
Green beams of energy leap out from the spire and fill the courtyard with crisscrossing green beans and even more runes on the ground as those folks buy it.
They shape it to a star. Yeah, they shape it to a star. Or a hexagon in this case.
Yes. And,
hexagon.
and then, it's up to Isel again. Oh, I'm sorry, the zombies get to attack. 2 zombies against Carrion. And they're gonna, oh wow, that's a natural 20. So we get another that, and I don't think it's gonna hit. 14 versus Carrion's AC. That's silly.
Miss.
So a total of 4 damage against Carrion.
Miss. For 14 AC?
I know. I also rolled a natural 20.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So a total of 4 damage.
I just heard 14 AC. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
So that's that, and they've gone, oh, that's right. You hear a scrabbling from down in the pit. And you see a very badly damaged Patrick try to claw his way up from the pit, but he's still down in the pit. You can just, you can see him like crawling and scrabbling up the walls and going. So up he comes, but I should point, he is definitely bloody. All right, so that is up for. Oh, and Isel gets to attack. She will look at James.
I'm remembering things.
She will look at James and roll a natural 20.
How can she look at me?
What?
How can she look at me?
She still has one eye.
No, I shot that one.
No, you didn't tell me you were targeting her eye. You just said you were attacking.
I said I was targeting her eye, and that's why I thought I should get a natural 20. I rolled one below a natural 20.
Oh no, I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
Oops.
No, you hit with that, but
Yeah.
you just barely managed to hit her AC with that.
Ah. Well.
Yeah. So that was enough to hurt her, but not enough to hit the eye. So, wow. That is a grand total of 7 psychic damage against James.
Oh, I was expecting more.
Yeah, it's not too bad. But then she attacks your will. 19 versus your will.
Hit.
Hit. Alright, you are now dominated. Save ends.
Yeah.
Pretty lady.
Dominating.
You stop, you're pretty. Okay. And so that is her. I don't think she's going to do anything else. But she is actually looking even better than she was looking before. Like her wounds are healing up as you look at them. And it is now Zan's turn.
Okay, let's see here.
Can you maybe like break this fire so it'll stop?
Can I break the huge crock? Even I'm not that manly.
It's about 5 stories tall, so it's a little difficult.
Yeah, again, even I'm not that stupid.
You could certainly try to run up and like attack the crystal to see if like chipping it would affect it.
Yeah, no.
Just offering options.
Watch, she's gonna make me attack Shada again. Anything for the party lady.
You're so cool.
I don't know. I'm trying to think now. I can't really do that. Well, I've been playing this. Yeah, I've been playing this move for a while now, so I might as well do it.
Yep.
So Carion's gonna move up here, take opportunity attack.
Right.
Oh, I'm not staying there, but like, I just want to take the opportunity
Okay.
attack.
Rolled a 1 and a 2.
Yeah. And these guys suck.
Yeah.
Anyway, so full rush then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
And
Nice.
I just like I just open up my arm.
Go ahead, Dan.
I just open up my arm and I just say fire bomber and just like go at her with a close line.
Nice.
And I roll. So this would be like a strength boost since I'm not using weapons.
Okay.
14, 15, 16, 17 in total.
To do what again?
It basically, basically a clothesline throw move with my arm.
Okay. And do what?
Basically,
Are you trying to do damage or knock her over?
It's an attack. It's an attack.
Okay, you're trying to do damage. Okay.
Okay.
And it was what, a 17?
Actually, plus 2 because of the bull rush, so 19.
19 is a miss.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
There's
just
like
remember
28
Isel having that.
or some crap like that.
All right.
Wow. Wait, how did James hit her then?
Did he roll as a 26?
I rolled like a 28.
Yeah.
He did? Oh,
Yeah.
Okay then. I heard like 19 last time. Never mind. Maybe I did just
The roll was a 19 plus the bonuses.
Okay.
Purty lady.
All right. So that's the answer, Mike. You're up. So you're right. She is going to. You think Shada would make a lovely pincushion?
Shada, that's
at
good.
Shada?
Say again.
2 arrows at Shada?
2 arrows at Shada.
Okay, Shada.
No.
Yeah, that one
Stop
was
it.
a 21 versus AC.
Yep.
Okay, next one. I'm gonna use my red dice instead of the black one.
Mm.
That was a 1.
Ah,
Yay.
nice.
Okay, so then I have to roll a d10. I did 9.
9 damage. All right. Fair enough.
You traitor, you.
All right, James. Now roll to save.
For the Purty lady. Wait, I have to roll ends then.
Yep.
Roll ends. I rolled a 2.
Still dominated.
What's with you in those domination checks?
Yeah, he seems awfully. He seems like he really likes being dominated. All right, Chris, you're up.
No, you're into that.
Okay, it's strategy time. None of us can hit Isel, which kind of sucks.
I completely forgot that her AC was that big.
Yeah.
So maybe we should think of a plan that involves doing good. Figures.
Try getting those guys out of there. I'm going to try doing something to her that's probably going to be really futile.
Getting the people out?
You try doing that. I'm going to try throwing her, even though it's probably not going to go.
Okay, let me think of what skill would be best to try and get them out of here. Whether diplomacy or intimidate.
Yeah.
Well, I think since people are turning into zombies, I don't know if diplomacy is going to work.
Yeah, I don't think you need to be diplomatic at this point.
Maybe I can skip them
just
more.
shout at us, dude. Just shout at us.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll do an intimidate against the people.
Yep.
Oh,
to,
I got.
have.
Never mind.
Well, I don't.
Yeah, do that. Yeah, do that.
I mean, but if I intimidate them, they'll be even more scared. They'll be even more
No,
panicked.
I had an idea for your standard action, but yeah.
I suppose I will shout at them to stop being afraid. And I rolled a 23. Wow.
Okay. Yes, that definitely pluses up their chance to escape.
Okay. Cool. What was your plan, Carry on?
Dragon Breath on Patrick and Zombie 5.
I guess. Seems a little bit of a waste.
Well,
can you do like a minor action to cut this wire again?
What wire?
The one that Isel has on me.
Oh,
yeah, that'd be good, yeah.
Yeah, I could do that.
Don't work.
As a reference, what did Normicus roll last time? Was it like super high?
It's pretty darn high.
So
yeah, we did it all epically.
And that's only a minor action anyway.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know what I need to roll. It could be still a pretty high number, but
it will be a pretty high number.
He goes after you, doesn't he? So
what?
Doesn't Normicus go after you?
He can do it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. If you're not using your minor action, I guess you could too, but.
I guess I could go ahead and use my other minor action to try and cut it.
Okay.
What kind of check would that be?
That is going to be an Arcana check.
Okay, I've got good Arcana. But do I have a good roll?
Your second best.
18.
18 against
Plus.
her.
No plus for skill check.
18 against.
Oh.
That's gonna be a miss.
A miss.
Yeah.
It's lame.
Wait, so what did you roll?
I rolled an 11. I got 7 extra.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Good try. So you feel the magic kind of push back at you. So there's a bit of a struggle with it, but it's just slightly too strong for you.
Okay. And then as my standard action, I'm going to use Sacred Flame on Zombie 5.
Okay.
That is a very
So-
far range.
Wait. No. Well, there's 2 Zombie 5s. I mean the one that's close to me.
Sorry.
Not the
Sacred
one all
Flame,
the way
isn't it
over.
like the counter power?
No, that's
Isn't
my
it
other
like
able
the counter
power.
power?
I renamed
No,
the near
it's
Zombie
not.
5 to
Okay.
Zombie 3.
Okay, then
Okay.
Zombie 3.
Okay.
I was attacking Zombie 3, so I got a 21 versus whatchamahit?
Zombie
21
3 is
anything will hit, right?
splat.
Okay.
Down he goes.
And then as an effect, I can give an ally either temporary hit points or a saving throw, and I want to give James a saving throw.
All right.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah. Nice move, man.
Yep.
So I can
So-
try and save again?
Yep. Right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Please don't roll a 2 or a 3, dude.
I rolled a 7.
Ah.
James!
Birdie, lady.
Good try.
You and your -1 charisma, man. I swear, I'm going to death of you. Oh, wait. Never mind.
All right, Matt.
But she's Purty.
Ow, my back.
No.
I'm just trying to remember if her will is high or not.
You can nature check.
Pretty high. It's her highest defense next to AC.
Oh, well then.
Yeah.
Down.
Well, if she's bloody, you can try and intimidate, but that's probably even less likely.
I'm going to do my daily power, Flames of Phlegethos,
Yes.
on face.
Oh, okay.
I want to kill these demons because it seems like the more people that are sacrificed, the more powerful this spell gets.
You must
So-
break instant.
Supposedly.
You could use a minor action to confirm that.
Yeah,
I'm going to use my... Yeah, before I do anything, I'm going to use my minor action to see if I can pull James out of his domination.
Because roll like he can.
Yeah.
No chance.
Yeah.
Roll the 5.
You did it once, man. You cut the wrong wire. You cut the black wire. No one cuts the black wire. Everyone cuts the red wire.
I cut the blue wire one time. It didn't turn out well, though.
Boom. Okay.
Okay, Flames of Phlegethos on face.
Alright.
This really needs to do well. Where? 15 against reflex?
Hit.
Yes! I so thought that wasn't going to hit. Alright, so that's 3d10s.
Ooh.
Just to save time, I'm going to do the macro. I'm just going to
Yeah.
do it on
Okay.
roll d10 plus d10 plus d10. Also, but facing a Warlock's Curse, so that's another d6.
Okay.
So plus d6. Is that everything? Oh, I'm channeling it, so there's an extra 1 damage.
Nice.
So that's 22 damage.
22 damage to face. Nice. All right.
More than half his health.
Face is bloodied.
Woo-hoo!
Quite
Na-na-na-na-na.
effectively.
Ooh, hold on. Wait a minute. Can I use my wand's power to use Hellish Rebuke? Would that be...
That would be a
Well,
standard
that's-
action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never mind then.
Okay. Good thought, though. All right. That's Matt. So now the humans get their chance to escape.
Get away.
Ah. And we get a few managing to get out of there.
Yay! Can't it be the ones that are, near the monsters?
Well, at least a good chunk of them aren't Total noobs.
Alright, so that gets rid of about half of them. And now, they continue on their nasty work. So, that's going to miss. That's going to hit. That's going to miss. So you only got one new zombie this time. Oops. The Wandering Sun Kid, actually.
Wow.
Alright, so that brings it back up to...
7 zombies.
Is it 7? 1, 2... That's right, we killed 3. This is zombie 3.
Too many.
This will be the new zombie 3. Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's as far as he can go. 1, 2, 3...
It's kind of a slow-paced battle.
It is. That is actually part of the design.
The options.
Right, restarting the broadcast. There we go. Okay.
Restart the recording.
Yeah, thank you. Just redid that. All right, Matt. Matt.
Yay. So can I? Something happen?
No, I said help me, because I'm about to get messed up.
Can I use a streetwise to like give the people directions?
Yes.
Or at least think about if I can give them, because I don't
Yes.
want to give them wrong directions.
Alright,
Yes.
you take a left on Canterbury Street and you take a right on Knickerbocker.
No, it's a left on Knickerbocker, then a right on Canterbury Street.
Oh, how do you know?
Live here all my life.
Hold on, let me check my thing. Yeah, it's an 11 total, that's not good much.
11. No, that'll probably help a little bit, but nothing too noticeable. But they do appreciate that you're giving them directions.
Yeah, I just give them a general idea of the giant game.
Go that direction.
Oh no, Norbergis takes out 2 sun rods and just starts guiding people to the left.
Land here!
Vecna turns around.
Oh,
Thank you for making yourself a nice target. I must say though, this new D20 is being a lot nicer to me.
Oh, good. Yeah.
A
All right.
bit. I don't know why I said a lot.
All right. So go ahead, Matt.
Now I shall attack. I'm going to use Vampiric Embrace on kill.
Okay.
I've never used that power.
Okay.
I think I've used it once.
Just so you guys know, in about 15 minutes, I'll have to go down and take the roast out of the oven.
Okay.
But I'll just take a minute.
Oh, bollocks! There's an 8 against Will.
8 against Will. Against kill. That's a miss.
Yeah, I thought so.
But not by much. Not by much.
No. Right, no man.
Okay. Alright, so that's Matt. So now the humans continue to move.
Yay.
There's a crying child. My baby sister's crying.
Let's see what we can do here. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. That's gonna give him problems. That,
we need someone to defend the other street.
Yeah.
We need someone to defend the other street and go across from the temple and defend that street there.
Well,
James, will you kindly get off the roof corridor to help these people?
Well, wait.
Why? Standing on the roof corner actually helps him.
I'm just saying.
So, James is doing exactly what I'm doing.
It's rude and disrespectful, I'm just saying.
Okay,
well, tough Tukas. Normicus would rather live.
The temple. Carrion looks like he's got that. I can walk to the other side of the roof and shoot at them once they start moving that way.
Yeah, and you've got a huge range anyway, so, you know, pretty much no matter where you stand, you can hit. So just standing in the middle would be really good.
You guys
By middle, I don't mean the middle of the roof, I mean there.
Guys
Yeah.
might want to look down at the bottom of the map.
We're
Do I?
covered, aren't we?
I don't want to know. I know. Don't do it. It's a trap. Don't look.
Well, I'm probably gonna stick here until the civilians are out, and then I'm probably gonna run too.
Oh yeah, so is everyone else.
Alright, so now 1, 2, 3.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Carrion is now flanked. Yay.
Yep. Alright. And so, they're going to attack Carrion.
I'm only really worried about Paul.
Oh, natural 1. Followed by 19. Followed by a 6. So that's going to be, 12 versus AC isn't going to do much. So that's going to be a total of, that's not bad at all. Wait, that was the Paul missed.
I'm back.
So,
Oh,
okay.
Why are they doing that?
Why are they doing what?
Why are they being so close to me?
Because they want you look delicious.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, 5 damage against Carrion. And then we get the attacks against Shada. Natural 20. But that actually does not do damage. Troll reaches out with his hands and grabs onto Shada.
Oh.
He is grabbed.
Exploding zombies, by the way.
He is grabbed, and then the next one, Kill, slams into him with a 19 versus AC.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the other one with a 16 versus AC.
No.
Alright. So the successful one does 9 damage.
I'm bloodied.
It just slams right into Shada. Headbutt.
I've been bloodied, so if you can heal me, Shada, that'd be very appreciated.
Why don't you put a B next to your name then? I didn't know that.
Oh.
How bloodied are you?
8 health.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm a 9. I'll think about it.
Okay.
I'll think about it.
Think fast. It's your turn now, Chris.
Okay. Trying to figure out what order I should do things in. They're pretty close, and I wish I had another Channel Divinity, but I don't. I already used my daily. I've got another daily, which let me check. Oh, it's a utility daily. Let me check to double or see what it is. Standard action. I'm gonna start off with healing word on myself because Carrion has a turn before the zombies do.
Right.
And this is my last one, so I'm gonna heal myself. And
Okay.
Roll. Not too great. I get.
I love how like everyone has immediately run away from the healer, who's now like in the middle of the street, surrounded by zombies.
Give me about 5 HP plus my healing surge.
Nice.
So it's a total of 13. Actually, that's good. That's right.
Okay.
So I am at 22, which isn't that great, but. No, don't do that. It's alright. No, 1 healing surge. Okay, and then let me. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. 1, 2, 3. No. Well, I can shift because Carrion's out of range for what I'm about to do.
Okay.
Actually, I'm grabbed, aren't I?
Yep.
So.
You can still shift while you grabbed, can't you? It's just you can't move.
No, shift would be implied movement. Yeah. Grab means you cannot move 1 square at all.
What do I do to free myself?
Alright. Let me make sure I have the right verbiage there. It is going to be a skill check.
Okay, what kind? Standard action, minor action?
Let me just check. Dropping escape.
Move.
It is going to be either an acrobatics or athletics check.
Okay. Again, is it minor action or standard action or
move action?
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. I might as well go ahead.
Okay.
So I will try to free myself with a athletics or acrobatics, right?
Right.
And athletics is a little bit higher, so I'll do that. And I get 7.
7 total?
Yeah, 7 total.
Alright, you're still grabbed.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Man, I really want to help Karen with this, but I think he's gonna have to miss out. I'm going to use my utility daily of Shield of Faith. Everyone except for Carry On gets 2 additional AC until the end of the encounter.
Nice.
Wow, that does suck for me.
By the way, you over there, surrounded by zombies. You don't get this.
Am I like 1 out of square?
Yes,
Yeah.
you are.
1 square. Wow.
Yeah.
You are 1 out of square. It is a burst of 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
I might use a standard, or I might use an action point to do something else.
Okay.
But let me check, see what I want to do. Oh no, I will use a I'll use an action point. I will use Sacred Flame on who is weakest. Is it Kill? No, Kill. I will. Well, is Kill bloodied? Like, do we know that he's bloodied?
You do not. He does not appear to be bloodied.
That's messed up.
Nobody is yet
He's
bloodied.
still the weakest.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Oh, actually, I'm not blooded anymore either. But I will Sacred Flame. Actually, I want to make sure this hits, so I'm going to attack Meow with it. Okay. Because he probably has lower defenses. And it's a good thing because I got a 13 versus I think Will.
That hits.
Okay.
So Meow is down.
So yeah. He's dead. Okay, and then I can give temporary hit points to someone. Okay. I'm gonna give 4 temporary hit points to Carry On.
Okay.
Thank
it's
you.
The least.
How many? How many?
You get 4 because it's my dance charisma modifier plus half level.
All right, Mike, you're up.
Okay. Can I like? I know this kind of sounds ridiculous, but can I like kneel down and like take like almost a position like where I can't move kind of deal, and it increases my accuracy?
No, there's nothing quite like that.
Curses. Okay, then
Curses.
So if I shoot a troll in the shoulder that's holding Shada, can I make him let go?
No.
Skrrr. Curses. Again. Okay, so I'm just gonna wail on troll.
Okay, yep.
Dual shot.
Yeah.
You can try twin striking on the broken face. Never mind.
Let me just check something. But go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Where is my calculator and my character sheet? Okay, so the first one would be if I can turn my calculator on.
Loading.
It will be 15 versus AC.
15 versus AC. That's a hit.
Oh, yay! Holy crap. And Tina, shush. And then the next one is a hit because that was higher.
Okay.
And then I'm going to roll all 4 of these dice. Calculator.
We've got a bard in the group apparently.
I did 13 damage to Troll.
Wow. All right.
What damage does the bard do? Come on, make her attack. Quickly give her a character sheet.
And I don't know if this would be a minor action or not, but I kind of want to yell at the top of my lungs, like as loud as I can. Hopefully, so it reaches like as far into the city as it can. I want to yell. Is there a dragon controller in the audience? because I have a rumor that there is a aquatic worm and someone here controls it.
Now we're pulling out the rumors now. That's just great. Oh yeah, I heard a rumor that there was some old lady who had ghost problems. Oh wait, this doesn't apply to the situation. There's zombies infesting the whole city.
Well, hey, I mean, it's something, and I kind of have to do something. There's the Lord of Death here. We need everything we can get.
I know. I'm just saying that I don't think I got any useful rumors this time around. I'll check right now.
Hey guys,
actually, that was from my first encounter, the first session. There is a aquatic worm in the bottom of the Spirekeep Lake. Someone controls it.
Hey guys, I heard a rumor that Spirekeep will be attacked any day now.
Hey, that might happen.
Oh, really?
It might happen. All right. So that was Mike. So Zan, you're up.
All right then. Well,
Then
Square
we'll
Box-
cry like a little forest elf.
Hey. No, that's run like a little stuff. But
Yeah, I know. I changed to cry.
there's like two ideas of like elves. There's like Santa's elves and there's like the fantasy elves. I don't know. Anyway, I've already got my move decided, and I'm gonna be using the big one, Bastion of Defense.
Okay.
On 14 plus strength, 15, 16, 17. Wait, hang on. I think I have a weapon bonus.
What does Bastion of Defense do?
I'll explain if it hits. 17. I don't know how much these AC guys, so I'm just using my longsword. 18, 19, 20.
20 will hit. Against
Yes,
whom?
that's the plan. Now then, Bastion of Defense.
Wait, against whom?
Paul, of course.
Okay.
3 weapon plus strength mod. Alice, then 5 squares of you gain. 1, 2, 3.
That would be James.
James, yeah. So, yeah, Shadal, you should have moved. Suck it.
Yeah, I would have loved to.
Yeah.
I love how I'm getting everything here.
Yeah.
Anyway.
In the right position. Anyway, 5 squares of you gain +1 to all defenses until encounters end.
Wow.
Alice, yeah.
James doesn't have. He's the only one that doesn't need it. No one's gonna attack James.
All right. Fair enough.
Maybe he should. Anyway, so now it's time for damage.
Yes.
Where's the D8? There's the D8. How are you doing, D8? Fairly crappy because he gave me 3.
Nah.
3, 6, 9, plus 4, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 again.
And he gets +5 to his damage.
Plus 4.
Plus 4. Because I already used +5. It's like 4.
Oh.
17 total. All right. Nice. Paul is now bloody.
Wow, so they have only a reasonable amount of health.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
There's a lot of them.
Indeed. Okay.
Well, we only have to wait until they flee.
Hang on. I have I'm not going to obviously move because that'd be stupid.
Suicide.
I'm going to use another nature check, even though it's probably not going to go through, or it's going to do really crappy. Like last did. So nature check. Let's go. Let's go, team. 1.
Singular sensation.
That is a cute bunny.
I dropped like 3 IQ points. I dropped like 3 IQ levels.
As that happens, you see off in the distance, flying towards you,
Flying.
No.
is a dragon.
That. Holy. Seriously?
on which is riding a giant half-orc who is spurring on this dragon towards you. And on that note, I need to go put the roast in the oven, so I'll be right back.
I need to pee.
Holy crap, that actually worked?
Okay, who here is for the horde? Because I know I am.
Where's what?
Who here is for the horde? Because I know I am.
For the horde?
Yes.
My
What do you
parents
mean
hate
for
the
them?
horde, so.
Because he's an orc.
What do you mean for the horde? Like, what do you?
Warcraft.
For the horde.
That was a WoW reference. Okay.
Alliance or horde?
Yes.
My parents were for the horde, so I guess I am. Tina, who are you
Well, I'm
for?
a tiefling, so I think I can fit.
Are you for the horde?
Me?
I don't know what that means.
I definitely am. It should have been a black dragon, though.
It should have.
Just for the running joke.
Yeah, they know. I don't think they know, but fine. Talking about. You have a little cheerleader. Can we get a bonus to our defenses again?
Yes.
Yeah, like you need it.
Yeah, I have my AC.
You know what would have been really nice is if Carrion shifted 1 square to the right before he did that.
Why?
Because
Oh,
he would have gotten the effects.
Oh, I didn't know it was continuous.
What do you mean?
Oh, that you would you would have gotten the effect, or I would have gotten the effect?
I would have gotten the effect because then I would have been in range, and so would have Normicus. If you had shifted one to the right before you...
That's true. I didn't think about that.
I couldn't shift because I was grabbed.
Yeah,
What if acting point shifted after
Yeah,
I...
you can't hold a grudge against Chris. He couldn't move. He literally couldn't move.
I don't...
Try...
Hold the grudge. I was just joking. Yeah, you should have told me that, though. I did not think that. I was too intent that I was going to miss with my big power.
Well, you waited so long until you told us what it did. So, we couldn't really tell you.
I don't think you could have shifted to the right anyway.
I've used it before, man. It does, like,
I can't see anything. Neither can he, I don't think.
Zan, I don't think you could have shifted anyway.
Yeah.
What about top right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I don't see a pillar down this far. Yeah, I see the buildings and stuff when I'm looking at the civilians, but not when I'm looking down at myself.
Well, there's a pillar next to you, so you couldn't have shifted to the right. But you could have shifted to the top right, so yeah, true.
That was still ridiculous.
The dragon.
The dragon.
The dragon.
I mean,
It should have been a black dragon. It should have been a black dragon.
Let's speak to it.
Have faith, my friends.
Normicus, let's speak to the dragon.
Let's talk to the orc. How about it?
Well, me and Normie
control the dragon.
So we can chill with the dragon. We can tell it to help us.
What are they gonna do again? What are they gonna do again?
I don't know. You're gonna.
I was gonna look something up online.
No, there's a character I want to roll up. My dad had this one character. He had it was back in like D&D 1. He had an intelligence of 1 and a wisdom of 2. And he played him as such. This character was a warrior who only knew 2 words: fight and eat. And there was a very renowned adventurer in town, and someone was talking about fighters, like, fight? And he ran at him and got killed within the first 10 minutes of starting the game.
Nice.
His character was completely killed.
Yeah, it's actually like a similar story that we told on Critical Hit. Like this character only knew 2 words, and it was grog and 3, and everyone called him Grog. And he learned the word grog because he learned if you went into a bar and said grog, they'd give you a beer. And then he learned 3 because if you went and said 3 grog, you get 3 beer. And subsequently, he learned 30. That's an awesome character to play. Grog.
I don't know. I like my characters to talk, but yeah, that doesn't sound really entertaining. What was I gonna look up? I can't remember.
At one point, my
How
dad...
to survive a dragon and you.
One of my dad's warrior characters...
I don't think that's a problem.
Neither do I.
One of my dad's warrior characters had a sword that would help women in distress. Anywhere within 50 blocks, if there was a woman in distress, it would teleport him to them.
Wow.
Awesome.
And it just kept doing that. He was like he would go somewhere trying to do something. All of a sudden, he's across the town, hoping the flames is getting mugged.
That's great.
Or like he's in the middle of a battle with his friends. All of a sudden, he's teleported to this lady whose cat is stuck in a tree.
That is brilliant. I gotta remember that.
I bet the DM had fun with that one.
Yep.
I dropped a penny!
I can't open the mayonnaise.
I can't open ye old mayonnaise.
There's apparently drows can learn magic, but it's magic that's only used through extreme emotion, and they have to roll for whatever spell it is. One of her characters was the character that would do this. Ooh, pretty butterfly. And anytime she'd do that, she'd cast this spell. Apparently, an entire party had to have fire warding equipment because my mom, the DM, had quite a good habit of rolling fireballs.
Ah, yes.
And at one point, she took out an entire town because she was really sad about something, and then they rolled a spell. Butterflies came out of her mouth. She rolled for another spell. It killed 2 of the party members and a whole bunch of civilians around her. She was grieving because of that. She rolled something else. She blew up the inn. She rolled something else. Took about 5 blocks out of the town.
That's great. Yeah,
How old was she?
I'm not sure. I think it was like a level 10 character.
There's a weapon called, I believe, the Wand of Many Things, and when you fire it, something happens. You just never know what.
That sounds like fun.
It is. It should be a very fun weapon.
Brent, I have a question about the just like the whole session in general.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought of introducing fortune cards into it? You know, the
I have thought of that. I've thought of that. Yes. I don't actually have any fortune cards myself.
Yeah.
But I'd be up for it.
I'm still really tempted to buy 3 Dragonante.
The only problem, well, I've been waiting on fortune cards for everyone to get familiar with battle, because I found when I have new players, the more stuff I throw at them, it's a little hard to keep track of.
Well, yeah, it'd just be something to introduce to
yeah.
people that have started playing long enough. Like you only unlock fortune cards when you're level 5 or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, that's fine.
So I might be tempted to buy them for my DMing sessions.
Mm-hmm. That would be fun.
Probably the most ridiculous thing my mom ever told me was one of the first sessions, one of the characters went ahead, fell in a trap that only activates once, so the other characters didn't know he fell in the trap.
Oh!
He fell in a pile of gold, and, it scatters,
Mm.
and then he hears this dark voice, I want every coin put back exactly where it was. And so when the characters finally get down there, they hear, no, that doubloon goes on the bottom. A dragon was telling him to put every single coin where it was when he fell.
Nice.
Brilliant.
Okay, I think I've got enough dinner in me now. Mm-hmm. All right, so.
Oh yeah, I remember I was going to do one last move. I was going to use Knight's move on Shaddah so we can try getting out the grab.
Yeah, that would be helpful.
Oh, interesting.
Provided I'm not
That makes
dead.
sense. Yeah, go ahead and do that, Sam.
Okay, go ahead.
Dragon's on our side.
Well, Normicus can try and find out with his draconic tongue.
Mm.
I like Romanian or something. I have no idea what it is. I just kind of chose a random language because I got an extra language to learn.
Mm. What's it?
Kind of like.
What's it called again?
Let me try and find my languages.
Yeah.
I thought you said Romanian then. I was like, what?
Damarain. D-A-M-A-R-A-N.
That's like desert people, isn't it?
Never heard of them before in my life. Let me see.
It sounds like desert people.
Damarayan?
Damarain.
Sounds like desert people to me.
Damaranian.
Damaran. There we go.
Hmm.
And I know
I don't have the internet loaded at the moment.
Oh, that's a Greyhawk thing.
What the heck's a Greyhawk?
No, it's a world. It's a D&D world. It's in the Forgotten Realms. Okay.
I don't think that's useful for me then.
Probably not. Yeah, you might want to choose something else.
Okay. I have no idea what the
Oh,
language is.
just get the draconic, and then we can have conversations and carry on and get it.
Well, you guys are assholes, you know that?
I'd have to look.
James and Normicus are like best friends.
It's
And
true.
if they can speak Draconic, Shadar will be just like bros with them. And it was like, yeah. Carry on will just be sat at the other side of the campfire eating his soup going, dicks.
I'm actually thinking that because
it's not cool to leave people out, you know that?
It's funny though.
I'm thinking Draconic would actually be the best because that's the only thing we've ever run into, and I don't know
Yeah.
anything else. I don't know the other languages. Like,
Yeah, but it could help it to learn like something like Dwarfish, just in case.
Yeah, like the dwarven. Something that we don't know that will help.
an elf knowing Dwarvish, that sounds weird.
Yeah, but exactly. If just in case, in this world, like every other world, dwarfs hate elves, an elf that took the time to learn the dwarfish tongue would be very, very welcome in their city.
True.
You know what I think?
Yeah.
By the time we meet dwarves, you will have more than that.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
They'll be like, I can speak your language. You should be friends with me.
Well, anyway, let's get on with this.
Yes. Okay. So.
Yeah, so roll your get out
Yeah.
check to get out of the grab.
I thought that was during my turn I used it.
No. My move, Knight's move, allows you to get Yeah, it basically gives anyone a free move, so I'm trying to get you a free move.
Okay, and I can use it immediately then?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a roll to see if I get out of the grab.
Okay.
And I rolled terribly,
Oh.
so it doesn't do anything.
Okay.
Sorry.
You sure?
Yeah, well, I rolled a 4.
Plus?
Would it matter? Last time I rolled a 9.
Oh. Yeah. Wait, you rolled a 9?
I believe so, unless I'm mistaken. Let me check.
You rolled a 7.
Hold on. I rolled a 9 on something. I don't remember if I rolled a 4 last time or a 9 last time.
Yeah. I think it was a 4.
My last rolls have been 4, 9, 4, 2, 2, so I don't know.
Yeah, okay. Alright.
42.
Unless I did another action afterwards. Oh yeah, I don't know. I think the 9 was on the grab because I didn't attack at all.
Okay. Doesn't make sense.
I
You
used
need to roll
things.
things again.
Well, tell you what.
I think because I used my standard action that was automatic, so I didn't need to roll.
Okay.
My minor action was... I don't know what my minor action was.
Either way, tell you what we'll do. We'll say that free action frees you.
Okay.
Cool. All right. So that is that. So Matt, you're up.
Awesome.
Knowing that I can't
So can I
control-
see the dragon and the half orc? I can see
Oh
the half.
yes, you can. Everyone can see it.
Wait, did James take his turn?
Yes.
Wait,
Oh.
wait. No,
Yeah, it was carry on and then...
Shadaga's
Yeah.
carry on.
It's
Yeah,
Uh,
it's zombies, isn't it?
it's
I go
Oh,
first.
wait, James goes before carry on. I forgot.
Yeah.
right.
And then
Yeah.
it's Matt. Yeah, Matt, it's Matt's turn, right?
Yeah, that's why he shouted for the dragon.
That was still unexpected.
So Matt, what are you doing?
Right, so it is my turn, right?
Yes, it is.
The way everyone was talking made it sound like I had 3 turns to it. Right, so does Normicus recognize the half orc?
Yes.
Yes. Normicus only smiles and just goes, Gregory, welcome to the fight.
Okay, now this is really weird.
So wait.
All right, is that all you're gonna do, Matt?
What?
Well, that's all. Well, I guess I'll say hello in Draconic to the dragon as well.
Okay.
But I'm also gonna. Whoa, trying to zoom it in. Was trying to move it. Eldritch Blast on kill.
All right.
Natural 20.
Nice. All right. Max damage.
I got very excited. Right, so that's a 1d. Oh shit! Can a Warlock's curse him? I forgot it's a Warlock's curse. So it's
You can do that, but from now on, I'm going to tell you guys you're going to need to announce those things ahead of time.
Yeah.
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 So that's a D10 and a D6, but
16.
the D10's maxed, so it's
Yep. Yep.
so that's 10 damage. 4 plus my Constitution, so that's 17 damage
17 damage. Nice.
total.
All right.
Brent, by the way.
Yeah.
Instead of the, the Dramanian, I just looked up in the rulebook. I'm gonna change that to Supernal.
Supernal. Nice. All right.
Yeah.
Makes sense. All right. Kill his buddy.
Yeah.
All right. So it is now time for the humans to continue their steady march,
Their merry way.
their merry way. The guy from Wandering Sun manages to get off.
Yay! I like that guy.
Yeah. And meanwhile, the zombies look up the dragon and go, "Eh?"
Lovely sound effects, Brent.
Thank you. That is a problem. Yeah, that's going to kind of keep everyone blocked up. Okay. So they do that. Now, the new zombies show up.
UG.
See if I get these right.
Surely that dragon has dragon breath too.
It is actually a, you can tell it's basically a riding dragon. It's not a full dragon. It's more of a, you might say a pet, you know. So it's not a, it's more of a creature than a full sentient dragon.
Like a mission dragon almost.
Kind of, yeah. Yeah. Alright, so now...
Puff the magical dragon.
His name is Puff. No.
Yay!
And so... Oh, that's right. And name and troll shift to either side of Shada.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
They can do that. And we're gonna start with... Actually, Bjork can move as well. Might as well. Okay.
Wow, there were not that many zombies before.
No, more zombies have shown up.
You cowards come help us, Normicus and James.
I'm
Dude,
shooting.
what have I just been doing?
Take some damage for me.
Well, get over here then. I'll jump down in front of you.
Yeah,
All
I'll get away when I'm, 1, not grabbed, and 2, don't.
You're
I'm
not
not grabbed.
Normicus, stop hurting traffic and get out here.
I couldn't do escape
I don't
last.
need to do that. I'm a ranged attacker.
Yeah, I am too.
Yeah, and you're the one that died.
Are you able to
All right.
Normicus?
So Paul reaches for Carrion and wraps his hands around Carrion and sort of grabs him from behind and holds him in place. So Carrion is now grabbed, and the other zombies lurch at him but do not manage to do any damage.
Didn't think so.
Meanwhile, oh wow, that succeeds, and that succeeds. All right. Unfortunately, all the zombies around Shada hit. So Troll just grabs Shada again, while 10 plus. Ooh, wow. The other two zombies just reach at Shada and just start clawing at him and doing terrible 19 damage.
Oh my goodness. I have 3 health.
Oh. So they're just ripping into Shada's flesh here at this point. So that's them, that's the baddies, and it is up to Chris, you're up.
And I'm grabbed, and I can't escape again.
Yeah.
You're
Okay.
not trying to escape and then shift out of there. Then I can give you a free move, probably, and that might help.
Yeah, well, I'm going to go ahead and use my move action to try to escape the
Yeah.
grab. And I got, I rolled 12 on it.
That will.
Matching.
That is versus.
I don't know if I add anything to the.
It's strength versus fortitude, I believe.
Okay, so then I add add athletics to it.
1 second, let me check.
Is it
It's, no, it's strength versus reflex. Just strength.
Okay, then it would be an additional 3.
All right, that succeeds.
So 15. Okay.
Okay.
Well, carry on. Do you promise to give me the thingy?
Give me what?
Do you promise to give me the moving free thing?
Oh yeah, sure. I got 1 left.
Okay. Then I'm going to switch my standard action for move action and shift here. And I'm going to use Healing Word because he's in my burst 5 on Carry On.
All right then.
All right.
Because hopefully I'll be able to get away and won't have to worry about getting hit. And so let me roll. Not going to get too much. You get 5 plus your Healing Surge.
Cool.
Okay, so.
And that was my turn.
All right. Mike, you're up.
All right then.
Okay, so, because James has had his mind messed with so much, I'm gonna yell at Vecna as loud as I can.
Oh.
It obviously reached a random dragon. I'm gonna yell at Vecna and Supernal. I'm gonna yell at him. You will pay someday for what you did to Sail.
Nice.
Okay. Now on to actually doing stuff. I'm gonna jump down from the roof.
By the way, Vecna does really actually turn in your direction when you do that.
Whoopsie
Shit.
daisy.
God, James has a really loud voice for my own charisma.
I'm loud enough. That's why I have low charisma. Anyway, okay, so that
Pay
guy is
attention
looking
to
at me,
me.
which can't be good. But anyways, I jump down, which is going to be an acrobatic check. I have to move the rule book.
Yep.
Acrobatic go. Okay, so that was an 8 plus 8.
16. You're gonna take some falling damage.
How How much is that?
D10.
D10. Owie.
0.
What? Wait, how do I roll a 0 on a D10? Oh, hey, there's a
I
0 on
think
a D10.
Then that's a 10. That's a 10.
Yeah, it's a 10, but yeah, I rolled a 2. No,
Okay.
Let's see here. Hang on.
That's fine.
It's one of these dice that there's a 0 on it. Oh, it's a D...
D10. No, it's a D10. The 0 is 10.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, there is a 0 on a D10. Or
Right.
I used to think there is.
Right.
I'm seeing one right now.
Yep.
No, it's
Yeah.
a 10.
Anyways,
Moving on.
Anyway. Yeah,
so
sorry.
I fall and I kind of like stumble and hit my knee or something.
Right.
And then I run over to here and if I
Oh.
move forward, I will provoke an opportunity attack, but I don't want to do that.
Correct.
I'm going to I'm gonna smack Troll, trying to get his attention.
Okay.
Does not attack.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna smack him, and he's obviously my hunter score and all that fun stuff.
Okay.
The first one is a 8 plus 7.
That's a hit. This is with your sword, right?
Okay, cool. And the other one would be a 9 plus 7, which is a
Hits.
hit.
Hits.
So let's just grab all 4 dice.
Now this is attacking with your sword, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, no. Wait a minute. I still don't have D8. Let's grab 2 dice. Roll this, roll this. 2, 5, 4, 3.
So what's that total damage?
2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 3. 14.
14. Alright. Troll is very much bloodied.
Look at me, you son of a,
You son of a
Vecna.
undead thing.
You son of a, Vecna.
Alright. The dragon flies over and the half-orc literally just leaps off of the dragon in midair and, comes down kind of in the middle. Actually, he's going to come down here. And the dragon's actually going to sort of fly away. And...
What are the civilians are thinking?
Who are these people?
I think it's along the lines of...
Indeed. Okay. So what we're going to have him do here is... Let's check here real quick. Need a moment to take my... Look at what I've got here. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Alright. That would be... Ah. No. Interesting. How very interesting. Fascinating. Alright, we'll just use that. Then, that would be... Cool. Yeah, that'll work.
Are you serious, Matt?
That was me.
Oh.
I kind of liked it more as it.
Oh, whatever.
Alright, so... He hefts this giant axe and just slams it against Kill. Oh yeah. And that is going to do a lot of damage. Yeah. He throws Kill like several squares to one side. Kill slams into the altar and actually like shatters on the altar. Like he dissolves as soon as he hits the altar.
Right, because of my Warlock's Curse, then I get temporary hit points equal to my level, so I get 2 temporary hit points.
Sweet!
Which is totally useless at the moment, but, it's still kind of a win for me.
He then... Alright. Oh, nice. As he does that, that has so much power behind it that it actually, a wave of energy bursts out from him, hitting,
And then
hitting most of the guys around him and dealing damage to them. In fact, it's so powerful.
It kills everyone.
Not quite. But it pushes a bunch of them back, away from him.
Not quite.
Wow.
Not quite, boy.
Yeah.
I love how he lands there and just everyone poof away. Just imagining that an orc jumping from the thing, swinging his axe and he comes down. Everyone's
Exactly.
that has to
friends
be
in
an
high
anime
places.
or something.
And he goes, ah! And it is now Zan's turn.
Alright then. Karian then looks at the action going on with the orc and he's like, oh yeah, a party's going on now. And he sees that he sees Paul still grabbed onto him. He's just like grinning at him, and he headbutts him with an Infernal Wrath attack.
Nice.
Okay. Where's Infernal Wrath at? Just checking it. There you are. +1 attack bonus to your next attack roll against an enemy that hits you since your last turn. He hit me since my last turn, correct?
I think so, yes.
Yeah, he did. Also, he's bloody, so that's another +1. And let's just get on with the rolling.
Indeed.
16, 17, 18, plus strength, 19, 20, and 21.
Yes, that's a hit.
Alright then. So I headbutt it with my head since I can't really get my weapons since I'm grabbed to him, right?
You can still attack.
Oh, I can still attack?
Yeah, while you're grabbed.
Alright then. Axe then. Be my guest.
Indeed.
Also it says if the attack lands, add 1 damage with Infernal Wrath.
Nice.
Alright then.
First blast.
Okay, rolled a 10, plus
Nice.
strength of 3, and plus that 1 damage, plus the 3 strength of Corridor's generosity, which is... Wow, I don't want to math.
Actually, yes, Paul does explode.
Yes.
The axe just, like, shatters him. Very nice.
Yeah, Corey's just having a fun old time right now, and that's the good thing.
Bring it on.
A little
Just
bit.
party. Party. We're gonna have a party.
Alright, anything else, Zen?
Let's see here. Oh, just remembered. Knight's move for Shada.
Okay.
Comes to mind that if I move, it will provoke opportunity attack, so I have to shift.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not. I don't know. It's better than nothing, I guess.
Yeah, you don't really need to move much further than that anyway.
He'll provoke
But I have 3 HP.
He'll provoke an opportunity attack from me.
You can shift.
Oh yeah, good point.
Playing it safe.
Still. I just
Save
hit
me,
him
Norman
for
Kiss.
more damage than you.
Don't put yourself in between me and it.
Anything else, Zen?
I can do a minor. Nature check on troll. What the hell?
Okay.
1 again.
Not so much. Alright.
Hey baby, what are you doing around here in this battlefield?
Alright, Matt, you're up.
Alright, Normicus moves Shaw, because otherwise he won't be able to hit Troll. I'm going to do another diplomacy check to, just rally the crowd a bit more to get,
Okay.
just to keep them going and keep them sane, so they're not too scared. Oh shit, that's a 12 total.
Yeah, not too much effect.
Now, just gonna go with Eldritch Blast because Hellish Rebuke would be useless right now. So I'm going to make Troll my Warlock's Curse. And that's all I need to do. So roll for attack. Oh, he's bloodied as well, so I get +1. So that's plus Constitution modifier, and that +1, so that's +4. So a 19 versus Reflex.
Hit.
Right, sweet. So that's D8 of damage and a D6.
Alright.
And that's 5 total.
Alright. Oh! Alright. That is actually just enough. Troll's gone.
I get more temporary hit points. But
Nice.
if I remember correctly, you can only get one source of temporary hit points in an encounter, and if you get more, you only take the highest, right?
No.
Oh, so they stack?
They do stack unless you are. Let me remind you. Let me think. I'll look it up. But
Okay.
for now, they will stack.
Okay, so I have 4 temporary hit points that I don't need.
Over here, 3 HP. Help me out, man.
And I guess as a free action, I just sort of grin at Gregory. That is the orc's name, by the way. I haven't just made it up.
Yeah. I know, but like you can't really see since Puff is in the way.
Puff's in the air.
Puff's in the air.
Oh, okay, never mind then. It's kind of hard to see levitating, you know.
He's up in the air and you just don't care.
Hands in the air.
Like, I just don't care.
Oops. The right thing here.
There's more?
Oh yeah. Zombie
Well,
apocalypse,
yeah,
baby.
I'm guessing the point of the encounter is just to keep going until the crowd can escape. So, until the crowd escapes, zombies will keep coming.
Well,
could
I...
leave them behind, but...
I would like some experience, so I'm gonna keep on bashing him.
Yeah.
Yeah, the more we
Hey,
kill, the more
Carter's
experience we
having
get.
True.
I think
Yeah,
Vecna
Carter's having a
pretty
fun
much-
time.
Vecna knows we're here, and he's looking at us, so he's probably going to be sending more.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm sorry, but getting taken over by someone 4 or 5 times, I'm pretty sure something's left in my mind.
This is true.
What the heck, he moved.
Yeah, he
Wow,
shifted.
they're going for the orc. There's this fragile little elf standing next to him, and he goes for the orc.
They
Okay.
have no minds.
Oh, okay.
No, it's
That
okay.
was just to shut you up.
Name and Michael will still go after you. Name's just trying to get add
Flanking.
for Sarah. Okay, so let's see what we got
okay.
here.
I was about to say.
Yeah, alright, so that's easy enough. So that's going to be 12 versus Karyon's AC.
No.
No. 15 versus Karyon's AC. And an absolute natural 1. Then
Critical miss.
Sorry.
22 versus James AC.
Crap.
You got bonus of 3. Does that help enough?
No, that puts me at 20. So close.
Then an 18 versus James AC.
Haha!
That's a miss. There we go. So that definitely helped. And then we have the ones going up. That's a natural 1 against Gregory. And
I'm running out here
this
and
one's
taking.
going to hit, I believe. Let me just double check.
Something tells me I
that's
just
not.
shouldn't be worried if Gregory gets hit anywhere.
That might well be true. Alright, so that is going to be a little bit of damage against James.
How much?
9 damage.
Ow, I am bloodied.
Ooh. And then... yeah, then they manage a hit against Gregory, but he just sort of shrugs it off. He doesn't even care. Alright, so that is it.
It's a dog.
And indeed, Chris, it's your turn.
Hey,
I can use heal on you, but it'll use your second wind. That's about all I can do now.
Well, that's kind of... Well, I mean, second wind is normally a...
It's healing surge and then defenses boost, but you'll just get the healing surge.
Yeah.
It's better than no.
Yeah, so I guess I will,
Would a utility power take up my standard action?
I don't know, it depends on the utility power.
Is the second wind?
No, because it's you give
No,
them,
no,
you give them the opportunity to use
well,
it.
here's the thing. If I use heal on you, you automatically use your second wind. If you use second wind during your turn, like you're using it, then it's a standard action.
Well, yeah, I'm thinking that I will use it during my turn standard action because I'm trying to tank them from getting to you and Normicus now.
Okay.
And
You
that
should
will
do that.
add to my defenses. And my turn comes before theirs, so... If
Okay.
there's nothing else you can do to heal, then yeah. I guess
Yeah,
do
that's all
whatever.
I can do. I'm going to, let me name this one so I can tell you that I'm going to attack it. That dude's gonna die. I'm gonna attack dude gonna die. with a Sacred Flame. Attack.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, he's down. I got like a 23.
Whoa, yeah.
24. 24.
That'll do.
And I'm assuming he's a minion, but I don't know that. So should I roll for damage?
Against which one?
Dude gonna die.
Dude gonna die.
Dude gonna die. Yeah, he's a minion.
Okay.
Good.
And then I can give 4 temporary hit points. I believe I can give it to myself. Let me check. Oh, it has to be an ally. And
Give it to Carrion, I guess.
yeah, because James is gonna. Well, even second wind on James is still gonna. How bloodied are you, James?
I am 10 health out of 32.
Okay, the second wind should do enough, and Karen needs help. So carry on. Here's 4 more timber.
No, give it to James. Give it to James. I'm 25 out of 30.
Oh wow, it says you're bloodied.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm really bad at keeping up with the names.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay, well then I'll give it to James. 4 timber hit points for you.
Cool.
And then I'm going to move. Let me check my minor action. I don't know what I should use my minor action on. I guess. Well, I'm gonna use my minor action. I'm gonna use like perception check to more. I kind of want to assess how many more zombies are coming.
Yes.
So I got 19 total.
About 300.
About 300. Okay.
Whoa, Brock.
So yeah, let's get the people to safety. I'm going to move there in my turn.
Okay. Alright, so that's Chris. So we're back up to Mike.
Okay, I want to yell at the temple. What's the god's name?
Cord.
In Supernal, or I don't know how to pronounce it.
Supernal.
I want to yell at the temple. Cord, my faith is not with you, but you are the god of competition. No, there's your competition, Vecna. Okay.
Nice.
And so I'm going for Michael, which is actually my.
Actually, I would like you to roll a
Religion check.
Yes, roll a religion check.
Religion. My religion makes
This should be good.
1. Okay, let's see. I'm an atheist. What can I do? I rolled a 20 plus 1.
The image of Cord flickers into life over the temple. And he looks out and points at Vecna and says, I will defend this place. And
Oh, snap!
Carrion's in front of his god.
I'm just like bowing down right now. It's like bowing.
We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
No, more
Totally.
like honorable respect. Sorry, bowing, but yeah. Like,
I prefer the Wayne's World bow. We're not worthy.
Very good. All right, so continue, Mike.
Okay, well that was kind of interesting. So yeah, I guess I'm going to attack Michael, who is my first name. James is my second.
That's why I named him.
That one missed. That one
Okay.
missed. Okay, try the next one. 18 plus 7.
That's gonna hit.
Yeah. Okay, and then roll that. 4 plus 5. 9.
No damage against Michael.
Michael.
All right. Cool. He's still up. And let's see here. All right. Yeah. So Gregory is kind of unhappy that all this is going. When he sees Cord show up, Gregory raises his axe towards him and just goes, "Nah!" in great joy. And then that would
Gregory kind of looks like my character in Rift.
Oh, cool.
It's always like, cool.
Oh, that doesn't even work that way. All right.
Hey, dude.
I don't know.
Beardy and Steve.
I was trying to get the
gonna hit.
features in there.
One weapon damage, which is going to be.
Beard? It doesn't have a beard.
It I looked like you had a beard.
Wow. Alright. Two.
Samuel.
There we go. So Gregory lashes out with his axe against Name. Not bad.
The name explode.
Not quite, but that's pretty darn good. Let's eat this. Blue. That's really good.
Crap, I forgot I was supposed to use my healing thing. Oh well. I hit something. I'm happy.
He actually bloodies Name in one blow.
Oh.
So he just, like, slices right through Name. Puff continues to kind of, like, circle. And then we are over to Zan.
Can I use like a minor action just to get psyched up after all this? You know, I see my god in front of me. I have this manly orc fighting over there. Can I like a psych up, just like get like 2 standard attacks?
Roll religion check.
All right then. And the side of corn is with me, for I have rolled a 20.
Ho ho!
Hi-oh!
You get 1 extra attack with a +5 on your attack roll.
And right now, the song of Ballroom Blitz is playing through my head right now. Oh, yeah! Okay, I go for an attack for Bjork.
Right.
I roll a, 17.
That's gonna hit.
Yeah, so, do I have to roll for damage for him?
No you do not. Bjork's
He
down.
explodes.
Okay, I attack face.
Right.
I roll an 18.
Oh, nice. Face is gone.
And
Splat,
as my final move, I do a bull rush to towards Michael, activating
You can't do that because there are several pillars in front of you.
Well, can I do one and one?
You
Or where are the
provoke an
pillars
opportunity
at?
attack anyway.
I don't care about the opportunity attack.
Okay.
So where are the pillars? Is it just right in front of me?
There's one right in front of you and one to the left of Michael.
It's just so weird
left
hearing
of
my name
Michael.
over and over again.
Mm-hmm. So like, there's one like right in front of me, right-wise through here.
No.
Yes.
No. 1 second. There's one right here,
Okay.
and there's one right here.
Basically,
Okay.
then you can't bull rush.
I can figure
Unless
out
you
something
bull rush
to do.
bearded.
Okay, so one.
Well, you're
let's
fine
say
where you
bull
are.
rush 2.
Oh no, you can't even
I don't
bull
know,
rush bearded.
1, 2, 3, and then 4. How about that?
Yeah, but then all those undead are going to go after the civilians. On the left.
Let me see where they are.
You need to basically.
They haven't been moving much, have they?
No.
You probably should move like here-ish, so that way, if you can move that far, so that way you're basically protecting that alleyway. I mean, if you.
Don't worry, I'm going to move over there anyway.
Yeah, I just want to hit something right now. Just Tarion's like just psyched, okay? He's
Yeah.
just psyched.
Well, he
So
can't
I
hit
just want
it.
to. You can hit someone.
How?
Because like, look,
He
1,
can't bull rush anyone.
2. Like, even if I maneuver a little bit.
Yeah, the bull rush is a move action. You can't use a move action then a bull rush.
No, he's saying he swerves his bull rush, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think that's possible. I think you have to bull rush in a straight line.
Do you?
Let me check.
I don't think there's any specifications, but it would be kind of weird.
Let's see here.
Guess it would make
Yeah.
sense.
The bull rush is an at-will standard action.
So you can't even do it anyway because
yeah.
you've only got a move action.
It targets one creature. Attack is strength versus fortitude. It pushes the target 1 square, then you shift 1 square into the space it left. So it does not even do any damage.
Right. Okay.
He couldn't do it anyway because he's only got a move action.
Right.
Okay then. I see then. Alright then,
Just shift
Just
on
gotta
top of
move.
Patrick again so you're closer to the to protecting the civilians.
Alright then. And I had this cool move where I'd just be like, attack, and then just like run over to Michael and just like tackle him. I don't know. Oh well.
You should yell
yeah.
at the zombies, seeing if you can get their attention.
Well, I already used my minor.
already.
I already used that. I used my minor. So yeah, but that's a good thought. All right. Yeah. That's my turn.
All right, Matt, you're up.
Okay. Normicus moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Normicus moves. Hold on. Can I move? Since this temple is open, can I move through it?
Yes, you may.
So I can.
It's a gazebo.
1, 2,
Pretty much.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Wow, I actually just invoked the gazebo thing in D&D. That's pretty awesome.
Moves, yeah.
I'll just tell you guys
moves there.
Okay.
Warlock's Curse on Cindy, but I'm going to attack.
Okay.
So that's an Eldritch Blast. There's no modifiers other than the natural +3, so rolly. Natural 1.
Ah. You stub your foot. You stub your toe.
Just so I remember that I've got Warlock's Curse on Cindy, I put a marker on it, if that's okay.
That's fine. Alright. The civilians round the corner and see the zombies and scream and are attempting to move, but there's only so much they can do at this point. Some of them are
They're
made
almost
up.
all out. I'm quite proud of how well we've done.
Actually start pulling back a little bit.
Yeah. Let's like use my action to
carry
speed up
on.
the process.
I don't think Carry-On would move back, but yeah, we should probably.
Well, I would move with the
I want to
monsters.
hit
So
something.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Well, even Carry On should
I'm
know that,
moving with the
there's more zombies than people.
Yeah. I'm moving with the
Even
zombies, so I'm
Carry-On
basically
should
gonna be
know
like.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I'm gonna move
Frozen.
with the zombies.
Hmm. Well, yeah, but even Carry-On
What?
should know that, the whole city is being turned into zombies, so fleeing and getting out of the city is the best option, or basically the only option.
Of course. I'm just saying right now, like, I want to protect the civilians at the most cost. So right now,
Yeah,
I'm like
and sticking with the
Yeah.
civilians would protect them, not staying behind and letting monsters run past us.
Of course not, but right now monsters already did run past us, so I'm trying to, attack the monsters as I can.
Anyway, let's just move on to No, it'll be Chris's turn next.
Yep,
The zombies haven't done anything yet other than move.
Yep.
Just move halfway up this next alley.
Okay.
Like teleport.
What?
Like teleport. You haven't used that yet.
Well, I don't really need to. I could just walk through the gazebo.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, yeah. That's,
So-
I like teleporting, but I don't need to yet.
Yeah. All right. So what do we got here? We've got.
Michael's name are gonna smack me up.
I can throw away the dretches. They're gone. There's my zombie. My favorite zombie. All right. Wow. I roll a natural 20, a 19, and a natural 20 against Carry-On.
Ouch.
Ouch. And that's with. Luckily, those are with the zombies that do not have the 2d6 plus 2 damage. So that does 15 damage to Carry-On.
Owie.
And then the ones around James make their attacks. Ooh, yeah. 24 versus AC. And a natural 1. Actually, it'd be 26 versus AC. So that is going to be plus 2.
Don't kill me.
4. 6 damage.
Okay, I'm still alive.
Still alive. I'm still alive. Then we get the attacks against Groggery. No. Yes. No. And that's just going to do a little bit of damage to him, so that's fine. That's just that much there. So that's them. That's the baddies. Chris, you're up.
Okay. I would like to start my turn with a diplomacy check.
Okay.
I would like to ask Puff and Draconic if I can mount him.
Ho ho! Nice.
Nice.
Holy.
Zia, where are you? There's so many bugs on here.
I'm just to the top right of Puff.
Okay, that's why I didn't see you. Puff flies right over next to
we
you.
were all going to ride the dragon away anyway.
Puff flies right next to you and goes down and offers his neck.
Oh, I didn't even need to roll.
Well,
You're one of his.
Yeah, you're just speaking Draconic. So.
Well, ask him. Well, I thought the diplomacy check would like confirm if I can mount him, like if he's cool with it.
Oh no, that's fine. You don't have to roll.
Okay, so I can mount him.
Yes.
You know his language.
Aha.
And aren't you a dragonborn? So you
I
know.
am.
Exactly.
Well, that's what.
So-
You know.
Yeah.
He's kind of like, hey, you're
That's
my
like
sister.
that's like a double threat right there.
And so I'm assuming he flies into the air now.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. I will use cause fear on name.
Okay.
Is bloodied. Let me check that. See what it's against. Wisdom versus will.
Okay.
Yikes.
Zombies don't have very good will.
Yeah, I don't think I got. I got 12.
Hit.
Hit. All right. So he moves. Its speed plus going to be 3 away from me.
All right.
And it provokes opportunity attacks.
All right. So he'll provoke one opportunity
James
attack
can-
from James, and actually one from Groggy
James
as
I'm
well.
gonna whack him up. Okay, so I roll.
It'll just be D20 plus your strength modifier.
Okay, my strength modifier, that would be
Yeah.
like ability mod or mod plus half level.
Mod plus half level.
Okay, so that would
Oh,
be.
shit, I haven't been doing that for my attacks.
Yeah,
That was
it's
a-
for the attack rolls, not the damage though.
Yeah.
Right.
No, it just means I get a +4 to attacks, not a +3.
Yeah, right.
Total,
How much total?
16.
16. That's a hit.
Okay, so then I just roll my normal sword.
Yep.
Okay, so that would be 1d8 plus 4. I rolled a 1, and that's 5 damage.
All right.
Does
5
the
is name.
Elven Sword have any sort of properties? I can't remember.
It's plus attack.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So then he does that, and then actually as he runs off, he also provokes an opportunity attack from Grogry, which is not going to succeed, actually, surprisingly enough.
Oh, well.
Rolled really low.
But he
So-
should move quite a distance away.
Yeah. Believe that. It's speed plus what? Plus
It's
your,
speed plus charisma modifier, which is going to be an additional 3.
wow. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So he moves out to there.
Okay. Now, if I want to move, do I use the dragon's move? Or is it,
yes,
or is it according
you
to
do.
his will where I move?
No, that's fine. You can direct him. You will have to roll a nature check to determine how far you can move him. It's basically how well you're able to ride him.
Okay, that's neat. So I roll. I get a natural 20 plus
Oh!
something.
His speed is
My
8.
nature.
You get to move up to 8 squares in any direction.
Yeah, 24 total.
Yeah, that works.
I'm going to move, let's see, 1, 2, actually wait, let me go diagonal first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to kind of help out over here.
Oh,
Let's see, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I'm going to help out over here.
nice.
And then I'm going to use my last action points to use to use I guess Sacred Flame on I don't know, I guess Gur.
Okay.
So that's going to be 23.
Hit.
Okay. Do I no roll for damage?
Correct, you do not. He explodes, he explodes in flame and collapses.
Yes,
Okay,
no,
and I
Since it's a light.
Say
yes,
what?
and then I'm going to give additional 4 temporary hit points to carry on.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
And that's my turn.
Alright, sweet. So we're back up to Mike.
Okay. First thing I'm going to do, so I do not forget this, I'm going to use a,
Second wind.
second wind.
You haven't been making stuff your hunter's quarry either.
That's, I think that's actually kind of automatic, but yeah, I'll say it when
Nope.
I attack.
Yeah, you need to say it.
It's like my Warlock's
my
curse.
Yeah.
So I just add surge value, which brings me down to 3 surges.
And you get plus, I think, 2 to all defenses until the start of your next turn.
Yep.
I still have 6 surges.
Well, lucky you.
Yeah.
I need some rest. I'm at 1.
I have 16 health and I'm 16 is bloodied, so I'm still bloodied.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. So just for the sake of role playing, because I like this. While James is before he uses the healing word, he's low on health. He's like on one knee, breathing hard, and then he looks up at Vecna, and I'm just gonna, especially with his eyes, can he still see like the black coming from the sail?
Yes.
He sees that, and he just uses he grits his teeth, stands on both his feet, raises his hands in the air, and screams as loud as he can, and like his hair does like that whole entire like there's wind, but there's no wind, but it still goes.
Dragon Ball Z thing, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he like gives like the death stare up to Vecna.
Nice.
Okay, so and now I'm going to run back here so that way I can protect this out of the way better. I'm going to provoke an opportunity attack from Michael.
Why did you just kill Michael?
Because I used my standard action.
Oh. For that one move, or something else.
Second wind, you use standard action. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm sure you can. I'm sure you have enough defense to be
Why
fine.
Why didn't you just use a potion? For a minor action, use a potion.
I'm probably gonna do that actually.
Oh right. Oh yeah, 'cause then you get 2 healings. Nice one. Smart.
So yeah, I guess that I drank the potion, but so I provoke an opportunity attack from Michael.
Okay. He rolls 18 versus AC.
I have 22 right now.
Okay, yes, you're fine.
I drink one of my potions as a minor action.
Okay.
What is that? What's that? That is okay. So I'm now at 24 health. I'm no longer bloodied.
Nice.
I only have 1 potion now, and I decide that I will use a. Where is it? Oh well, I will use a action point.
Okay.
I'm pulling out my bow. Michael is my hunter's quarry.
All right.
And I launch arrows at this guy.
All right.
I double tap in the words of High School of the Day.
Yes.
Okay, so roll. That one missed. Next one, roll. That one is a 12 plus 7.
That's a hit.
Then I roll these 2 dice. Roll. 10 plus 4.
All right. 14 damage against Michael.
Yes.
All
I
right.
hit him in the face.
Nice.
But I didn't hit face.
Nice. All right. Michael's bloodied. Quite well bloodied, actually. And meanwhile, just so we're clear, the image of Cord is appearing over the temple.
Oh, hell yes.
And he's staring down Vecna.
Holy crap, it's like Thor.
Hell yeah. Freaking manly. He's the god of manliness.
That's pretty much him. Alright, so Grogry is very happy with this. And he is now going to attack. Oh yeah, he's going to slaughter this guy. Yeah, so that's, so Guy is now dead. And Grogry actually, I think, is going to action point and do the same to die 1. Yeah, that's going to do that. Yeah, alright. So Grogry's clearing away zombies one by one. So now it's up to Zan.
Alright then, I've been playing this move for a while now. Look at this. Alright, so first order of business is, what should be fourth turn? Yeah, okay then. So, run! So I move here, and of course I'm not moving them, but let's take opportunity attack first.
Alright.
You're going to take 3 opportunity attacks.
Why don't you shift?
Yeah. I've got major AC right now.
Oh, good luck.
Fair enough.
All right.
I've got 20 AC. So yeah.
17.
This.
24.
Damn it.
And 24 again.
What the hell?
Yeah, sorry.
Did they get a booster of all of a sudden or something?
Sorry, that's gonna be a total of 20 damage.
Oh my.
Oh wait. Let me check. Wait. You were moving away from Patrick, Steve, and Beardy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then actually it's not that much. It is 15 damage. Sorry.
I'm still
Based on
unconscious.
Ah.
Normicus, heal him.
How did they get that,
Wizard
that
Bronze
attack boost all of a sudden?
They rolled an
I
18 and a 16.
I don't even have to use a heal check.
Well, you need to stabilize dying, which is 15. You need for heal.
Can't I just give him a potion? Like force a potion down his throat?
No, not in battle.
No. You have to stabilize dying, and you need a 15 heal check for it.
Shit. That means I have to roll a 14.
Yeah. Doable.
Well, I still have to do it, so.
And Matt, you're up.
Yeah. Well, first thing I do then, heal check.
Mm.
Come on, new die, be nice to me.
Is there some way in Game Table to display text, like an arbitrary chunk of text somewhere?
You can put a
No, as
log
far as I
down
know.
right and set the
think
name
it's fine.
on.
Well, I want to put up the initiative tracker up here, and I don't think I could display multiple lines on a pog.
Well, you can make a line of pogs.
Yeah. Give it a try. So, whoops.
Or you could draw it using the
Yeah.
thing tool. If your handwriting is good enough.
There we go. So, Matt, how'd that go?
Got a 3 total.
Oh, that's not.
So Normicus doesn't even do anything yet. He just kneels down in preparing to heal. He's not ready to heal him yet.
Yeah. Actually, you know what we can do?
More like,
Cord will heal you.
Cord will, quite possibly, actually.
Cord will aid the faithful.
Ford swings his sword and every zombie in the area dies. His sword looks big enough to reach every zombie right now.
Anything else you want to do, Matt?
Yeah. Normicus just like puts his hand on Carrion's shoulder and says, "I've got you, brother," and then holds out his hand to do an Eldritch Blast against Beardy.
Okay.
So hopefully he can kill Beardy and not look like a fool.
You can't really fire through Patrick.
Okay, then I'll hit Patrick.
Okay.
Yes! 16 against reflex?
Hit.
Hey!
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Nothing, never mind. Well, actually, it's roll damage. 7 damage.
7 damage against Patrick? Alright.
Oh, wow.
Looks good.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think I saw what Brett did. At first we were like so confident that the guys that looked like Cindy were the ones that weren't minions, but now he's mixing them up. Great.
Well, there's only a few civilians left.
I know, but still, I just realized that. It would have been nice if I realized that, a few seconds ago.
Alright, so that's that, and that is Matt. So now, the humans are running.
Get out of there.
Humans on parade.
Squeaky-dar. Don't forget the two behind the wings of Cord, or the cloudy wings.
Right. Thank you.
Well, they're more clouds, but yeah.
I said cloudy wings.
Oh, I think they just had the wings of God.
Holy crap.
The wings of a cord.
And the cloudy wings. I said they're clouds that spew from his back. No,
The
because
theme
very
of
good
that
knowledge.
in S&A.
Yeah. Okay. I could do that. I could totally do that.
I don't think James has been more of a badass yet.
I agree. This is pretty darn impressive. Okay. Cord kneels down and puts his hand on Carrion, and Carrion feels power surging through his veins, and he leaps up to his feet with full HP.
Holy hell yeah! I got bed in your god. I got bed in your god. This is all in my mind, by the way. Carrion wouldn't think such childish things.
I like how the Raven Queen can just kill someone with one touch as well, so, you know.
Yeah.
If the Raven Queen wishes it, you die, kind of thing.
Does a Raven Queen have huge biceps? I don't think so.
No, she has huge breasts.
So which is better, yeah.
Oh, you think Simple Thought?
I think this Cord guy has huge breasts too.
You have a point.
Sure, just something that's huge.
What's that sword compensating for? That's all I have to ask. Okay, so...
Those biceps you have to wonder.
And the Cord says to Carrion, "Go forth and do me proud, brother."
What about his brother that just tried to defend him? Paul,
But my disciple, I guess would be the term. Alright, so...
You and your sidekick, Normie.
Actually, yes, that is what he says. You and your sidekick, brother. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hi, Michael.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Just hi to himself.
Yeah, I know. Whoa, what?
Wait, he's on the dragon?
Yep.
No.
You're flying.
Wait, but
He's
on
flying.
air.
You're flying in the dragon, right?
No, I'm saying that is Cindy on the dragon?
No.
That don't make any. So Cindy's under it then.
Correct. Yes.
Okay. Because I'm like, you just leap into the air.
He's not that awesome. I can only do that really, and not up. Okay, so that works. 4. All right. So while I'm moving the rest of those, we will attempt our attacks. So, yeah, 24 versus Normachus' AC.
Yep.
13 versus Carrion's AC.
Yes.
14 versus James' AC. Alright.
My temporary hit points will come in handy.
Indeed. So that hits Normachus for 9 damage.
Cool, so I only take, getting rid of my temporary hit points, I take 5 damage, and I'm still at 22.
Nice.
Happy me.
Mm-hmm. And they're going to attack Grogry a little bit again. And while I'm figuring that out, I'm going to move Name back into the battle. While I'm figuring that one out, it will now be Chris's turn.
Okay. Starting a diplomacy check on the civilians.
Okay.
I'm just gonna give them confidence. 25.
Oh, nice. That, with the addition of the stuff that Carrion was saying earlier, I'm sorry, that Normachus was saying earlier on to them, that's going to increase their speed. So they're going to move faster from now on.
Okay. Then I will just go ahead and grab a whatchamado it. Sacred Flame on Ugg.
All right.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's only midnight.
I get
Totally.
23.
Hits. Oops.
And I will roll for. I think I rolled for damage.
You do not roll for damage on this one. Ugg's gone.
Okay, and then who needs temporary hit points?
Well, I got 22 out of 33, and now I'm pretty close to combat, so I've got low HP.
Now. What about James?
I've got 24 out of 32.
Okay, I guess I'll give it to Normachus.
Yeah.
I suppose. I really wish I gave it to myself because I'm at 3 HP.
Yeah.
But I'm on a dragon.
Flying. You don't.
That's why I'm not second winding because I'm fairly confident nothing is leaping into the air.
I think that makes a lot of sense.
I would also like to forfeit
Wait,
my.
so who gets the HP?
Normachus.
What? How much?
You get 4.
4.
I
26.
will forfeit my move for another diplomacy.
Okay. Yeah.
Towards dudes, and this one is a 22.
Wow, nice. That will probably push them a little further. It should.
Okay, and
Alright.
that's your turn. I'm going to the bathroom.
Alright, fair enough. Mike, go for it.
Okay, so I want to shift. Oh wait, I'm using the wrong thing. I want to shift here.
Alright.
Okay, so can the civilians see me? Because this is like a gazebo.
Yes.
Okay, can I roll an acrobatics check and say, do it like this, and show them to run faster? And that actually makes them run faster?
That would be more of a diplomacy check, I think. Or a bluff check. That would actually be a bluff check.
So all my diplomacy, bluff, and intimidate are 0. It's not like it really matters, so I'll do that.
Alright.
It's amusing.
Sure.
I rolled a 13 plus 0.
Okay, fair enough.
Vinny?
They do notice that, and they seem to be trying to mimic you to various levels of success.
Okay, I have high acrobatics. I should show them well. Okay, and then I would like to now, since that was my minor action, and I moved, I'm gonna shoot at Michael, who is my hunter scorer, obviously.
Okay.
And let's see if I hit him with my first hit, 13 plus 7.
Hit.
My second hit, oh, by the way, believe it, because I'm still wearing the goggles. And 12 plus 7.
Hit.
Okay, time to grab 4 dice.
Nice.
9 plus 5 plus 5 plus 1, 20 damage.
Wow. Against Michael.
Michael explodes.
Michael does explode. You pepper him.
That's interesting.
Very good. That will
Yeah, if you
do
never
it,
played a
Michael.
zombie game, you shoot the head and they just blow up, no matter what you hit them with.
Alright.
You throw a pebble at them and they just go...
Cord begins walking purposefully towards Vecna.
Bye, Cord.
I have a bad feeling about this.
As he steps onto the altar, you see a surge of power ripple through his body.
Oh, wow.
His manly man nipples
Yes.
just shine with light.
Indeed. His oiled pecs glimmer with power. Glisten with power. Alright. And then it is, so Gregory is going to go at his guys. He can roll a 2. So that's going to be not quite enough.
Get
Despite
in
how
there,
powerful he is. And actually, no, that is a... Wow. I take that back. A 2 is enough. Wow. I love it. Okay, yeah, and he explodes. So yeah, Gregory's doing pretty darn well there. Alright. So that's that, and now that's with Groggy. So now we're back to Zan.
Okay. My voice is so sore because of all the awesome stuff that's been happening. So can I grab Normicus as a minor action? Grab his hand or something?
Sure.
Ooh,
All right,
brother.
So I do that, and I'm
I longed for your touch.
No, I do that, and I'm like, all right, sidekick, let's go. And I basically drag him toward... Oh, hang on.
I'd rather you didn't, because that'll provoke an opportunity attack.
Oh, boy. Just so you know, I accidentally grabbed Cord. Yeah, so you can replace him if you want. I don't know.
That's
anyway,
fine.
So, I'm trying to grab Karya, but, it keeps on having me grab Cord.
How's that?
There we go. There we go. That's better.
Whoa.
So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Normicus comes with me because he's basically being dragged along for the ride like a sidekick he is.
Alright, opportunity attacks.
And
Yeah, exactly. Why are you doing that?
That
I have
is
I have really low AC.
20 versus Karyan's AC.
Ah,
And that is 25 versus Normicus' AC.
Zan, you prat. Yeah, that hit.
Dealing 5 damage to each of you.
5 damage?
Yes.
Okay.
And by moving next to Cindy, you broke an opportunity attack from her as well.
No, I think he like went like in the spaces in between Cindy and all the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
I don't follow. If he moves to...
Wait, check it.
Okay.
I don't know his speed, but he's like
Okay.
Boom, boom,
Okay.
boom.
No.
Boom, boom.
No. Oh, that
would work, right?
Carry on. How did you move? How did Carry on move?
How I had it planned was I was here.
Okay.
Then I went here.
Okay.
Then I went here.
Okay.
Here.
Okay.
And here.
So that's an extra opportunity attack from Beardy. He rolls a 10. Okay. And then
You're
what?
going to have to take an opportunity attack from Cindy no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
That's what the plan was.
That's okay. She rolls an 8. Where's your AC? Okay, go ahead.
So wait, did I take damage at all?
Yes, you each took 5 damage.
Okay, that's fine then. Alright then. I was then going to attack Cindy.
Okay.
With my sword. With my sword. 15 strength. 18.
Hit.
Alright then. Damage. Sword. 8 plus 2.
Alright.
Plus 3. So 13.
13. Alright. Fair enough. Cindy's hit does not go down. And...
Okay. Hang on, one more thing.
Okay.
And I look at the other zombies that are in front of me, and I just like taunt them with a come on.
Okay.
Come at me, bro.
Alright. So that's Zan. So Matt, you're up.
Cool. Eldritch Blast on die 3.
Alright.
Warlock's Curse, just in case he's not a minion.
Yep.
22 plus
Yes.
reflex.
Hit.
So that's
He's gone.
D8. Oh, sweet, yeah. Yay.
You can move it now.
Do I want to do anything else?
You want to get away from zombies that are approaching if you're low HP.
I'm not low HP, I've got like 21 HP.
You're complaining about how you had low HP.
No, I'm not. I'm saying I'm complaining about how I had low AC and Carry On was forcing me to get attacked.
Oh,
Which
AC.
was very stupid.
You can still get
Okay,
out
well,
range.
he just
Sam,
he just
Bubblegum
got
Joe,
healed on his
and
guide. What do you expect?
Sam,
He's
Bubblegum
like
Joe,
almost
and
dead.
Sam, Bubblegum Joe, and Patrick will be attacking Normicus and Carry On next turn.
Anyway,
They will get in range.
Normicus moves because he can
Okay.
here,
Alright.
and uses another diplomacy check
Alright.
on the crowd. 17 plus 9 is 26.
Nice. Okay. That's the last of your
Good
diplomacy
range.
checks, guys. You cannot encourage them any further.
They're so...
Makes sense. They're so pumped.
Yeah. Alright. Anything else, Matt?
No, because I've used all my actions.
Alright.
I guess as a free action, I wave at the dragon.
Okay. Nice. One, two,
Hey,
4.
2 civilians left.
Holy crap.
yeah, the speed of
One more
like
round
3.
and we're out.
4, actually.
Okay, guys, I'm running.
Oh. Yeah, leave leave Grarky behind while I take his dragon.
No, Chris, that's what I was going to say. You fly down with the dragon towards Gregory and pick him up.
Yeah.
You can, if you can fly to reach me, I might be able to give a higher nature check. And like I get on
Well,
and then I can give it a nature
I don't-
check or not.
I don't know if I need to do a nature check every time or not.
You have to do nature check every time, but it will simply affect how fast you can go that round. You can still move.
so-
It's just
So I
fewer.
roll a check every round I move with them.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. All right. So that's the humans. That's up to the baddies.
If I get on the dragon with him, can I roll a nature check to move it?
Not really, because he's the one actually, flying it.
Carry on.
Holy crap.
One,
Carry
two,
on, just
three,
like, bring it on!
Totally. 2, 3, 4.
That would be a great time for an AoE.
It would.
Aren't the stats
Well,
I wish I had
in
that,
round next turn anyway.
Well, I wish I
Does
had
Jeremy
that
left
where
it
you can
off?
use... What? Do I have any what?
AoE left shit off. AoE. You
No,
know,
I
big
only,
blast
I
attack.
only have 2 AoE.
What's your down?
Everything
oh,
else
not
is...
your down. Chris,
Hi,
right?
Oh, hi, other guy.
Chris,
Yes.
right? The people can move before the zombies can move again. So all you need to do is fly down, pick both Carrion and Normicus up, and then start flying towards James, and then fly towards Gregory.
That sounds like a plan.
When he picks you guys up and tries to fly away, it'll provoke opportunity attacks from the zombies.
Well then, carry on, good luck.
Alright,
I'll
so
do
4 attacks by the zombies
Maybe
trying
we
to
can
carry
get
on.
on the dragon.
And what we have here, gentlemen, is those are all. Oh, yeah, there's the tough ones. So it's going to be a total of 10 versus AC. I'm not rolling well here. A 13 versus AC.
Come at my 20 XP.
14 versus AC. And a nat 20.
Is that against me?
That's against Carrion.
Okay.
Wait, what happened now? What happened? Sorry.
You got hit with a nat 20.
Okay, that's 20. What else now?
That's it.
That's it.
Okay, then, yeah. Then, yeah.
That's going to do 14 damage against Carrion.
Okay.
Then we've got a 16 versus James AC.
Haha.
And a 21 versus James AC. Alright. That hits you for 5 damage.
I'm still up easy.
Okay. And they're going to, yeah. The guys around Gregory can't do much of anything. Cord continues to move.
Cord's going to get owned by Vecna.
A fight between 2 guys would be quite interesting. And that's the bad guy. So, Chris.
I'm wondering, if I go...
up.
Hold on. If I go over and pick James up,
Yeah.
like, say the dragon is, like, right here, I know only, well, actually, would they both be opportunity attacks?
Yes.
Or is it, okay. And who would it be attacking? The
James.
opportunity attacks?
James.
Would it be like, not me, though?
Correct.
Are you cool with that, James?
I
don't know, Chris.
I could also next turn.
You can move before the zombies. I need to pick James up first, because I need to make my way down to Gregory.
Grr. You help.
No, you could start flying across the roof. I can get on the roof easy. So I can just get on the dragon with you as you're flying.
That will still provoke opportunity attacks.
Crap. Well, no, like, if I shift up... No,
that's not shifting.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I guess you could just come pick me up if you feel like it.
Yeah.
Because Normicus can just keep moving backwards. I'll come pick you guys up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the dragon can only hold 4.
I'll live
Presumably.
with the opportunity attack. So.
It will hold enough.
Will it hold all 5 of us?
It will hold enough.
Okay. Because I need to make my way to Gregory, because it's his. Can't be a jerk. Okay, so I won't provoke any opportunity attacks by picking people up. It'll be there.
Correct.
Myself. Okay, then first I need to roll a nature check, right?
Yes.
Okay. Not best nature check. Let me check out what I get. 10 total.
Ooh, his speed is 5.
1, 2, 3.
That's not enough.
No!
Ah.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Check it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom! Change standard action to move action. Boom, boom. And I'm gonna pick you up.
Alright.
Hold on just a sec. I'm gonna move some dudes around just so I can
Right, okay.
have it look all good. So you can see us on top.
There we go. Alright. 1 second. Opportunity attacks. Oh! That's going to be a 22 versus AC on James. And an 11 versus AC on James. But the first one is
Don't even try.
the potentially big damage, and that is big damage. 12 damage.
Yay, I live. Let me check that.
Let me
Hey,
confirm
I'm on
it.
a dragon. I'm on
Still
a
alive.
dragon now. I still have a bow, and I'm bloody.
Okay.
But yeah, but you're on a dragon. You can rain attacks from the sky.
Yeah,
There
I
we
can
go.
Like, pew,
Okay,
pew, pew, pew.
and then I'm going to use a minor action to yell over to Gregory. I'm going to tell him, we're planning to make our retreat. Please come closer to us to make our escape much easier.
Okay. And he yells back and says, "Sounds like a plan."
Madly. I'm sorry, that just sounds like what you would say.
Yeah, and I guess that's my turn then. We're in
Cool.
the sky.
All right, Mike, you're up.
Oh, cool. Well then.
You can't. Wait, can you move the dragon? Or
No.
okay.
No, I cannot move Puff Magical Dragon. Can I use a minor action to assist his next nature check?
Yes, you absolutely can.
Awesome sauce.
Oops.
I will
Awesome,
roll, and
awesome.
I will get a 19 total nature.
Okay, yeah,
No,
that'll
wait,
be.
a 20
Oh,
total nature.
all right, that'll be a +2 on his attack or his check.
Awesome.
I guess you just
and-
attack now. Maybe how about carry on? Because we don't need to worry about the or
Yeah,
Gregory.
That's what I was gonna attack the ones around carry on because I just found out my bow can attack like the entire map.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was surprising. I thought maybe it had like a range of 12 or that's the max.
Mm.
But geez.
Yeah.
Okay, so trying to think. Yeah, it's really all I can do.
Okay.
I use my minor action. I rolled a 10 plus 7 on Cindy.
Hit.
Okay, and then just to make sure this thing isn't a minion, it probably isn't, but still, I did 8 plus 3 damage, 11.
All right, 11 damage. No, she's still up.
Okay, so then I'm gonna attack her again.
All right.
Whoa, throwing my dice at the ceiling. Does a 15 versus AC hit?
Yes.
Oh, wow, that's surprising. Get back here, D10. Does a 16 sound nice?
16 damage?
Yeah, I roll a D10 and a D6.
That kills her.
Yeah.
She's down. Very nice.
Normicus gets 2 temporary hit points.
All right.
That's kind of one of the reasons I did it. It was Warlock Curse. That's the best choice.
All right. Gregory basically just he like doesn't even care about opportunity attacks. So in
He's got
fact,
99 hit points.
possibly. Let me see here. Let me just check on something. Yeah. All right. Unfortunately, this is only as far as he can get. Up here.
That's all pretty close.
Hey, at least he can tackle the guy or die too.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So that's Gregory. So Zan.
Alright, Dan, I made a suggestion.
Sure, go ahead.
If we're going to retreat, I suggest not attacking. Use a shift to get away from opportunity attacks, and then a move action.
I was gonna do that. So wait, what was that last part though?
Well, just shift out of opportunity attacks, and then just make a move action somewhere. What we could do is just Normacus and Carrion, since you're a little bit further away, just retreat with the civilians, and we can meet up later.
I thought shift was a move action.
It is.
Yeah, but you've got a standard action.
You got standard action.
So use my standard. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I get
it's
it.
a move action. Yeah.
Oh, I really wanted to use Warlord's Favor, but yeah, that doesn't sound like the smartest move.
Sam, what's happened to your voice?
It's hoarse from all the yelling. I'm sorry, but this has been a great session. So yeah, I shift 1 back here,
Okay.
and I tactically retreat. So 1, 2,
Alright.
3, 4, 5, 6.
You can get just there.
Nice. All right. So that is Zan. Matt.
Oh wait! No, I have a minor action.
Mm.
So what should I do with a minor action? Since I haven't done one all episode, I want to do a history check on this town.
Okay. All right.
Hey, the dice don't lie. 19 plus, I think 2. Wait, history.
I'm actually trained in
Plus
history.
2.
+2.
So 21 for history.
What do you want to know?
The
Safest way out of here.
yeah, sure, that sounds good. Yeah, the quickest way out of here.
There is a gate to the north It's not, precisely on the way, but it is, fairly easy to get through from here. If you continue on this road, make a few dodges left and right, you can make it there, and it will take you north towards the woods. And actually, that is a really good opportunity because of the elves in the North Woods, who are historically allies of Spirekeep, live there.
Hey,
Sounds like a plan to me.
Say what, Mike?
That's where my character's from.
There we go.
Sounds like a plan to me. All right, Normie, sidekick, it's your turn.
Keep calling me sidekick and I'll Eldritch Blast your ass.
Someone's touchy.
Matt?
Anyway, Normicus runs up next to Carrion, grabs his wrist because he's a man and doesn't grab men's hands unless he's handshaking, and just says, "Lead the way, brother," and then just bolts it down the street.
Nice. All right.
Because I can pull him along, so then we flee.
Yeah. All right. So that's Matt, and actually that is it for the
Civilians.
They have made it out. So we will just go ahead and so Chris, you want to go down and pick up Groggery and then fly off?
Yeah, but zombies get to attack.
It won't matter.
That doesn't
It won't matter?
Trust me,
No.
Chris, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He takes over the reins of the dragon and he flies off because he owns the dragon.
And I assume that for RP purposes, I can go as far as I need to.
Do you want to give?
Are we still considering the battle?
Chris, do you want to give him control of the dragon?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Give it to him.
Then yes, he will take control, and he will actually fly it off after Carrion and Normacus.
Okay, so
And so you guys are going to be sort of flying and wheeling over the city over them as they're leaving. And in fact, he's going to fly down and call down to the two of you and say, "Would you like a lift?"
Normacus just holds a thumb up and goes, "Going my way," and just jumps on the wings.
Brent.
Yeah.
As we start to leave, can I launch 2 arrows at Vecna?
Absolutely.
Just symbolism.
Yes, absolutely.
You can shoot 200 feet, so I'm pretty sure you can.
Okay, so I know this is not going to hit, or it's just
His
That's fine.
His eye.
whatever. I
His
rolled
other
a
eye.
3, and I rolled a 20.
His
Does that hit?
eye. His eye.
Can I roll damage for that?
Absolutely.
His other eye.
Okay, so I'll roll my underscore on him, and I rolled a 2 plus the normal 10, so I did 12 damage to Vecna.
12 damage to Vecna.
It did nothing. Vecna didn't even feel it.
Let me just check something.
Book it. He probably has an interrupt or something that'll kill us.
The dragon explodes.
Let's see here. Let me just see.
I'm
Can we
firing
like,
from
just
like
can we
200
like push
feet.
James off the dragon?
No!
Look,
You push me off the dragon, I fall on the roof, I'm gonna do some roof jumping, get out of here.
He does not actually have
Parkour
anything
master.
that does a reaction to an attack. So yes, the arrow does sort of fly
Like, hit you in
into.
the eye or something.
No, it flies into the body of Vecna and sort of pricks him, and he sort of looks to you, and his eye narrows, and he points towards you, and begins to say something as Cord strides up to Vecna and raises his sword and puts his hand down, thus beginning a battle of the gods. As you all.
As he looks at me, I stare back defiantly. I raise my hand and I do the whole, martial arts come at me kind of thing.
Nice.
and the rest of the party, just like the end of any anime, just all hold out their hands and just give him the finger.
As the dragon flies off towards the north, that is the end of our session. Very well done, guys. Wow.
How many zombies did we kill?
About 300.
We only played for like 4 hours.
No, it was a little bit longer than that.
No.
But there were a lot of breaks.
We started at 1 p.m. my time, so it's been 6.5 hours.
Yeah, man.
So,
But
let's see here.
yeah, technically 2 of those hours were lost in the recording, though.
Well, but we've been playing for 6.5 hours.
Well,
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying the recording, but yeah.
Okay, so number of zombies. You get different XP for different zombies, and some of those were
I think,
higher.
according to Matt, I killed 10 on my first turn.
Yeah, he killed 10 minions.
Alright, so there, plus another, so that'd be 600 for them. They are WoW. Okay, and you took care of 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. That's nice and even, so that's 500 on those. And it was just zombies this time, wasn't it? There weren't anything else to calculate.
Yeah.
So,
That's like 400 experience points. I think I need that much.
It is actually,
Cash to charge.
it is 300 experience points.
Hell yeah.
Level up.
What do you need to level up?
2250.
Oops, I did not mean to add that one. 1950 plus 300.
I'm already leveled up.
2250,
Nice.
right?
Yep.
I reached 2250 exactly.
Nice!
Yeah.
Well, how much XP was it? 300?
300.
Yes.
So I'm 750 over. Sweet. What do we get at level 3? Level 3, we get one encounter power. That's it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to retrain. I'm going to retrain. I'm taking away toughness, and I'm going to get enlarged dragon breath.
Ah. I thought it was
Because that is going to be super helpful.
I just thought you were about to say enlarge something else.
Retraining, every level, you can retrain 1 power or feat. This means a power or feat that you currently have, you can exchange for another that you have a level or skill requirement for. So like, say, if you don't like an at-will power you have, you can change to another one. And such and such.
So I could change my at-will hit and run that I never use for another,
For another level 1 at-will power.
Okay.
Yeah. It's basically...
Like, you trade at-will, preferably you trade encounter for encounter, such and such.
Mm-hmm.
And a utility would be utility.
Right.
Yeah. And also the same level, too.
Yeah. You're basically swapping it out for another power of the same level.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna do that when I level up.
Yeah.
Switch out a few things.
Okay.
We will affect.
Alright, so, feedback. Favorite part of the session?
That was extremely awesome.
Best last episode ever.
Cool.
That was.
I have
that
3
was
and
the
1
best
healing
session
surge
ever
left.
so far.
It was quite...
Actually,
we were up against a lot of dudes, and they weren't super duper overwhelming. It was a fair challenge and a fair battle where we could attempt strategy.
Good.
More.
Good.
and we did get lucky a few times.
True. Favorite part?
Enough RP.
And thinking A, and I'm like, that's not right. I like the whole part where I included Isol's 4 or 5 mind screws into me.
That was good.
Actually, I kind of like that because I kind of surprised myself with that.
That was, yeah, that's good roleplaying right there.
Yeah, I also like the we did a lot of neat battle tactics the very first battle, like pushing people into the the ditch and stuff, throwing rocks on them,
Pretty lady.
changing the size of the Arcana field, attacking the spire, all these different things.
Throwing the pretty lady.
That was good. Zan, how about you?
I loved just Cord being summoned and just like Cord healing me, and I was just like, oh my god.
Quite literally. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That was nuts. When I called up for the dragon guy, I was just throwing in like a comedy section because I didn't have anything else to do. I'm like, hey, this is here, this place is under attack. Why not try this? I was not expecting that at all. And then the god, that was also kind of unexpected.
I need to start doing that more often. Yeah, just like that's when the battle when Gregory came in, when my god came in. That was just the peak of my day. I was just pumped all of a sudden. I mean, it was already cool that my god was already there at the temple, but like he summoned. That was great. That was great. It was so good. I ignored the fact that I was fighting zombies again. So I am getting bored of that, but still, it was all right for that one moment.
Okay, fair enough. Least favorite part.
I don't know. I loved the entire session.
Yeah. We're all playing.
They're being summoned. Definitely that.
Vecna was kind of a downer. Yeah.
At least James's least favorite part was the fact that he slipped when he grabbed. I keep thinking Ayan.
ISIL.
ISIL. Thank you. Isil's wrist when he slipped.
Yeah.
Probably his least favorite, but I loved the entire session.
Good.
Yeah. Really, my least favorite thing was our initial plan in the first battle, and then after several rounds, we realized that the spawning of the zombies is going to be our downfall.
Yeah.
And we were kind of positioned in a way where it was too late to do much about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the problem was we were doing too much of everything. Like, I think Britt set up, 3 different ways for us to fix it, but we were doing everything. We weren't focusing on one thing, I think, was the problem. Yeah. Honestly,
One enough roleplay, I still say.
Yeah. I totally need an RP moment with Normicus, totally.
Oh, you'll get that.
Alright, okay.
I love how much of a badass James is being today.
Yeah, seriously, James is reminding me like he's okay. I'm sorry, I've been watching Lodo's War Elvis recently, so like that last move that James did reminds me so much of something that would Parn would do. Yeah, like he's like James like setting himself up as the main character of this series just in that one move, I think.
So Matt, getting back to your comment.
I just think there wasn't enough roleplay. That's it, really. There wasn't much chance to do roleplay between characters.
Yeah, what James and Normicus wanted. Well, what me and Matt wanted James and Normicus to do. But I'll probably have next session because I have a rumor that in the North Woods there's a World Walker. So that's probably going to come up that your dad is the World Walker.
For what it's worth, I'm planning on next session being very roleplay heavy. There may be no combat at all. It's just because you all are going to be essentially, recovering from this zombie apocalypse.
I leveled up. I'm happy.
Yeah.
I actually leveled up. I'm happy.
Yeah.
I was not expecting.
So there'll be a lot more plot stuff in the next session to sort of, counterbalance the combat. We'll have some stuff and sort of push the plot forward in that direction. All right.
We'll have a filler episode. Since this is obviously a shoujo series where there's a lot of fighting, we'll have a filler episode with character development.
Next episode, you go to the beach. So.
Are there going to be tentacles?
Probably.
I think this will be more the reconstruction episode where everyone's in a hospital bed after the big battle and everyone's like, I could have been stronger.
James will probably be like, no, he'll probably be like, damn it, why did my hand slip? He's not going to say anything to anyone.
I don't know. Seriously, Mike, do you have a thing for the vampire?
He does now.
He does
James.
James does.
James, I know.
Even though she's a demon, at first you wanted to kill her. She has screwed with his mind about 5 times with charm, which for me, I would consider that to be making them like them. And something has been left in his mind. Well, yeah. Well, she kept doing that, and she looked at me with pride and stuff. I think she was coming on to me. And so, since that was left in James' mind after he was broken out of it so many times, it was still coming back. So it's kind of still there, and now that's just kind of what happened.
Maybe she changed her mind about killing demons then.
Nope, only that.
Nope.
Selective little guy, aren't you?
Quite.
Yeah, I'm happy. Yeah, more RP next episode would definitely be good.
Okay.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, I think we can.
2 weeks away, man.
Do that.
Or is it?
Maybe some shopping next episode too. I wouldn't mind some shopping.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm still the only one who hasn't received any items.
Ah, right.
Yeah, and I want that kilt.
Yeah. And not too many opportunities to pick up gold during these particular encounters, so we'll have to work that out. Cool.
Yes.
All right.
That was lovely.
Very good. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it.
Something for the future that
Yeah.
I would like to see.
Mm-hmm.
Something that isn't particularly a pressing issue, but perhaps more of a dungeon crawling of our own free will. Like we're just like straight up adventuring as opposed to doing a job.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We can look at that.
Well then.
That's up for me. Any other feedback?
Nope.
Best episode ever.
My favorite was still the last one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Thanks, guys. Take care. See you in 2 weeks.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh boy, are they in for some interesting times.